Welcome, everyone, to the Katherine Roberts After Party.
Woo-hoo! Whoop, whoop.
Once again, Katherine, before we get into the hilarity that is these after parties, I just wanted to say thank you again for being my wonderful guest tonight.
Oh, well, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. I had fun.
I'm glad you did.
You're
I
fun
did too.
to talk to.
Well, thank you. I need to hear that more often.
He's all right.
Look,
Yeah,
Neil,
see,
Alright.
that's what I get.
Neil, the thing is if we tell you this, then your ego gets inflated, and then you could just become insufferable. We just can't have that.
Says Russ of all
For your own
people.
good.
If it helps you any, people have already said to me outside of this that they can't believe that I haven't developed an ego bigger than my usual one. So if
And
that
I've got to address Mikey because he tried to come at me. And look, I don't need anybody to help, inflate my ego. I inflate it all on my own. Okay.
Needs no outside stimulus. Just
No outside. All I gotta do is I sit there and I'm looking at myself here on the screen. I'm just like, damn.
Russ is
Oh, look.
I'm what?
It's
You're your
Randolph
own
with a sunbeam attacking him.
JJ
I
Abrams.
got to work on my
It's nice
technical.
and sunny where you are.
Yeah, it's
Jay-
called close the blinds. That's what it's called.
There you go. This is the help I need. Thank you, Neil.
You're like an angel. You're like an angel with the light beam coming in.
Today's stream is produced by JJ Abrams. He's taken over the director of photography for Randolph. So there's going to be a lot of lens flare.
There we
you
go. Thank you. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
That's a callback.
What would I
Jeff.
do without you, man? And I'm not going to beef up your ego because I know there's no point.
Thank you.
We were
Yeah,
just discussing his ego.
yeah. How large it's getting, apparently. But I'm just glad that God's not spying on us now that you've shut him out with the blinds. What the hell is that noise?
What if God was one of us?
Somebody expel this guy.
Must be Russ.
Yeah, it is Russ. That's his phone going.
Not
So,
me for a change. Hooray!
I ordered a new phone because let me show you guys something. I got you guys are familiar with my own phone, the one that makes all the coin noises, which I will definitely have to add to the new phone I'm getting.
Correct.
This one, if you take off the fancy protective gear that I've got for this thing, there's one piece. Take off the other piece here. Hang on a second. Where the
One
fuck is
Piece.
it?
That's actually anime.
Yeah. Luffy and I know. Anyway, so you take off the protective gear and you look at the back. If you look real close,
Looking.
the back is coming off. The adhesive has given.
Oh,
This sucker.
Has
Oh,
given.
is that the waterproofing?
I'm not sure. It's probably because of the heat. Because I always have it in my upper pocket at work, so it's probably gotten all sweaty. So I ordered the new Samsung S21 Pro Ultra, whatever, the one with the 8K video on it.
nice.
Yeah, it's really cool. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll have that out there in a couple of days." And I got an email a day later saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, your phone's on back order now." So it's gonna be a few weeks or a few weeks or whatever before it shows up. So hopefully your old phone will still hold. And yeah, as long as I keep this thing on it, it should hold up just fine. But
See, I tend to accidentally knock my phone off tables onto hardwood floors and tile floors and stuff. So, because I have technical issues sometimes. So I got this this rugged phone that's waterproof down to 20 meters or something. And this is the case. It doesn't have a special protective cover. That is part of the phone. This cost me $209 Canadian on Amazon. It's and it's been great. I've already dropped it 5 times on cement and tile and hardwood, and it's working great.
Not bad for $5 American.
Yeah. Hey, you could buy a bunch of these. Someone's selling them there.
I can't. I think,
come on, sweet, those are my jokes.
I think I may have dropped my phone 4 times in 4 years. I baby the shit out of my phones because they are so fucking expensive. And I just really can't be the guy with the cracked screen for 6 months until they can afford to replace it.
Right.
Like I can't be that guy.
Oh,
Hey, I
Mike,
am that guy.
I like less stress. That's why I got the rugged phone.
Yeah, but
Hey,
Russ,
did y'all-
when I look at you, I just see a big klutz, anyways. So, from what I've gotten to know from you, you are.
Who made the
klutz.
rugged book? Was that Toshiba?
I think so.
The notebook that you could like throw like off the Willis Tower.
Panasonic.
Nokia.
Panasonic Tough Book.
Nokia made it.
Who cares?
I have one that's actually waterproof, but it only runs XP. Sorry, it's really out of date.
Mikey, please. I just noticed that Susan is in the chat, and she hasn't been in a stream for a while. So send her a link, and if she's up for it, she can jump in here with us.
You hear that, Susan? Now you have to do it.
You have to.
She doesn't have to. Jeez.
Did y'all know that today, in 1858, was the Origin of Species was presented?
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
It says The Origin of Species by Natural Selection, papers by Charles Darwin and Alfred Russel Wallace, were delivered at a meeting of the Linnean Society in the Reynolds Room on 1st July, 1858.
Reynolds rap.
Yeah. Yeah. Reynolds rap.
They wrote it on Reynolds rap. See, that
Yep.
doesn't even make sense.
Well, Mark, I actually have a work phone too, which is also a Samsung, but they provide us with these ones. Sorry, go ahead.
All right.
That's all I
I'm
had
kind
to
of
say.
worried about Hellbound Hillbilly. Are you okay? Are you having a keyboard issue?
No, don't read it out loud. If you read it out loud, just summon the devil.
Or Candyman. Yeah, if it weren't for the Canadian dollar, Americans would have nobody to make fun of.
That's not the only reason they make fun of you. They blame us a lot. Have you seen South Park? They have a whole song called
Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
Well, it seems that everything has gone wrong since Canada came along.
But we are a real country.
Hi, Kate. Welcome to the after party.
But we are a real country every day.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
You're a dominion.
We're colonizers. Yep. Yeah, which
Where-
is why
what
I have
part
the
of Canada
background
are
I
you in,
have.
Randolph?
What's that?
What
He's
part
near
of
me.
Canada are you in?
Same as Neil. We're neighbors. We're in the same
okay.
city in British Columbia, Canada.
Oh, right.
Yeah. All right.
Whereabouts are you, Catherine?
Go
Well,
ahead, Mikey.
Whereabouts are you?
oh man!
I
That's
didn't
me.
do it.
That's Mikey and me being confused about who the hell's letting people in.
Catherine, where are you from?
Newfoundland. I'm in Newfoundland.
Oh, Newfoundland. Yeah,
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my people I knew always called it Newfoundland. So if I was pronouncing
Yeah.
that must sound funny to you.
That's how we know the mainlanders.
Give ourselves away.
Newfoundland. No.
Better you guys than all them darn Quebecers.
Oh, don't
Sorry,
get
I was raised in Vermont. Believe me, I have stories.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Remember
Where
that
I'm from, we called it Vinland.
Finland.
'Cause that was the old Nordic name for where you are now.
Oh really?
Yeah, Newfoundland was Vinland.
Ah. Why is there wine there or something? Isn't that
There
what
were
Finland-
grapes.
Ah.
What do you think of this,
Wild
Catherine?
grapes.
Does this sound like a good idea?
I'll try anything once.
Skydiving without a parachute. Go.
Nope.
That's something
This
you'll
one.
definitely only try once, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say I'll try anything within reason once.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now you're just making it no fun.
No, but honestly, it sounds less expensive than
The
diving with a
goalposts.
mesh parachute.
Sure. So technically moving goalposts if you say within reason.
I would like to do that one time. I'd like to move the actual goalposts.
I would like to move the goalposts as much as Dutch did last night.
Oh, what happened? I was asleep.
Murphy said I was
What did
moving
I
the
miss?
goalposts
What
when we
on
had our
earth are you
debate.
people talking about?
Huh? Oh, I'm talking about the hot wing challenge thing that Eric Murphy and I did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Right?
That sounds
He
intense.
said He said I moved the goalpost. I'm like, screw you, buddy.
I have a question. Did you guys do the what's it called? Like on chicken, or you just did a spoon of the sauce?
I did chicken wings. I went. Oh, here's the funny thing: is I ordered chicken wings like a couple hours before, and it got there like 5 minutes after the show started. This is because of the heat wave. They were saying your food could show up late, and I'm like, oh shit, I better order it early. So I ordered it for a couple hours before the show, and sure enough, it still showed up 5 minutes after we started. And but I had wings, and we used. I showed them during the May show. We use this little package right here, the hot sauce challenge, right, where we do these, and you get like 12 different sauces. Now we have three topics that we debate about. One of them was musical theater versus rock and roll, and I of course took the rock and roll side.
Of course.
The other one was the most annoying apologist, and he took what's his name? Pretty much the creator of today's annoying.
Billy Craig.
I was tuned in.
No, not Craig.
Hovine.
Not Hovine. Is
Ken Ham.
no, not Ham.
Apologies.
We'll get it eventually.
Ray Comfort.
No, that's the one I picked. I picked him. And my main argument was banana. How fucking dumb do you have to be?
Yeah,
And
Atheists
he
know
did
I
mention that he moved on to apples, which was
Yeah, and then he moved on to apples. which
I
is
know.
dumb. And the third one,
And that he tried broccoli before apples, and then he learned that broccoli is a man-made creation out of cabbage.
That's true.
like
Kent Hovind also said something about broccoli once as part of
Yeah,
the.
Kent Hovin's whole entire thing is that this is all part of God's creation, and like this is just proof of evidence of God.
No, it's something to do with the VeggieTales, and he said there's broccoli in there, but there isn't one apparently.
No, there's not broccoli.
He's an asparagus.
Yeah, you got it.
it's one of them Christian apologist Mandela effects, I guess. I swear,
I
there's
miss
broccoli in that show.
VeggieTales.
You miss
I
it?
miss the days when I could
that might
enjoy
be the only
VeggieTales.
thing I miss now about Christianity is
Oh,
VeggieTales.
where is my hairbrush?
That's weird because I didn't even know that show is religious at all until like years and years and years of like seeing images of it, but I'd never watched an episode, and none of the promo material would ever tell you it's a religious show.
No, it's true.
No.
And it looks like Randolph Richardson is going to be our version of Kent Hovind. Just look at the shirt he's wearing. He's got a Hovind.
Oh
shirt on.
yeah, it's pretty pretty tropical.
So we're going to call him Randolph Hovind.
It is a little
I'm not
Magnum
changing my last name
PI.
for that. No way.
Oh,
Kent
but why?
Richardson.
Unless somebody's willing to pay me half of what he was suing the government for, I'm not changing my last name.
Challenge accepted.
All right, guys, make sure you guys go to patreon.com/neover604. We got to crowdfund this.
I think we can make it happen.
Well, actually,
Patreon goal.
just so you guys know,
all your mortgages are paid if you make that happen.
just so you guys know, I retweeted one of Godless Mom's tweets earlier. I'll find it here, and she did a tweet earlier today. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, good Lord, it's probably like way down here too. It's a way to hang on. Where is it? Oh, come
I'm
on.
getting very
Is this
upset.
the one about how to properly barbecue a toddler? Because I already know it.
No. No. But that was pretty funny. No, it's basically stating what she's going to do for this year's Canada Day, which is I agreed with. I'll spend the day in quiet reflection and donate to the National Center for Truth and Reconciliation, which you can find on her page. It'll look like that. It's got the Canadian flag. And you can head over, and if you want to help out, because a lot of the money will be put to Indigenous resources and stuff like that. So I'm donating as well. And if you guys want to help out, you can do some super chats or something. And every super chat that I get tonight is going to be donated to this worthy cause. Put it that way.
Cool.
That's fantastic. Somebody from Aboriginal Affairs was on my first live stream today. Talked about all this
Nice.
too. Yeah,
That's a great idea, Randolph. Very good
Yeah.
idea.
That was awesome. My first live stream. I had technical issues, but it went well, and but it was fantastic that this person showed up and joined in and talked about what was going on. So it was really, really good. So I was
that's
so
awesome.
delighted to have them as a guest.
Yeah.
So, and then there's people in the chat were pointing out that graves have been found in other countries too. Again, around more Catholic churches. Like I think Ireland was over 800 at one site. Wow.
It was a lot. It was a lot of bodies of infants in Ireland, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we Irish people have a sordid history with the church.
That's
Not
understandable.
just Ireland, my friend. Not just Ireland.
Was there something that inspired the Irish ones? Because I got the impression the ones that, like, on the North American continent were probably wiping out natives. But what's up in Ireland?
I think
Well,
the Irish
we
ones
had
were
a-
like,
we had a
like
different
a wed
country
mother.
50 miles over some water that like to expunge us just indiscriminately as well.
Okay.
Or 50 miles to the east. Over
I think
some
it's safe
water.
to say if you're not Catholic, you're on the wrong side in their view.
Thanks, Mikey.
Yeah, the English like to kill us indiscriminately.
They
Yeah,
like to do that to a lot of people.
Probably could have just said the Troubles and I would have gotten it, but okay.
Well, the Troubles is a completely separate thing.
Oh, I know, but I would have understood.
That's Irish killing Irish.
Religious people killing religious people in any part of the world is still sort of silly.
Yeah.
People killing people is what I have a problem with.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's yeah.
So I got a new car.
What
did you
a wonderfully white Subaru.
Yes, it's a Crosstrek Sport, which I'm very excited about. It's the very first brand new car I've ever had, so I'm pretty stoked about this.
Look at you.
Congratulations.
I'm fancy,
Did you buy
and
it?
it's just higher than the
Thanks,
Hyundai. So it's like I feel like I'm just driving a tank when it's not even that big of a car.
No, it's not. It's really not.
It's really not.
Susan,
It's a large car, is what you have.
Susan, like me, you were on the coast and have dealt with this heat wave. How bad was it for you guys down there?
It got up to 116 at the Portland at PDX.
Yeah, we hit
International.
one for you guys. We got I think up about 112, 114 here. So
Yeah. And it was, I think Sunday was the worst of it. And I basically could only take the dogs out like twice that day, and I felt really bad. It was just like, I'm sorry, I don't want y'all out here like for that long, guys.
Well.
So it was like, but I, we took them out a couple times after it cooled off and the sun went down and stuff. And the school where I work has summer camps. So on Monday, they were all like, hey, if y'all want to stay home on Monday, that's fine. We'll give you a little bit of money back. And it was like, all right, that's fine. But I wore shorts to work 3 days this week. Which,
see, I don't wear shorts, so
I don't wear pants.
no,
I
nobody.
had to buy shorts. You don't
Nobody,
wear
nobody wants to see my fucking chicken legs. Trust me. No,
So
really.
This new car of yours, does it have one of those cameras in the back for like when you're parallel parking and crap?
It's got the backup camera, and it has like the lane
line.
assist and blind spot
Oh.
and shit like
Because
that.
I've been trying to get this started. I can't believe I'm the only one who's thought of this. Is that camera is a kaleidoscope.
That sounds terrifying and very dizzying too.
I've been trying to get people to call it that for a while now. I don't know.
Took me a second to get it. My husband
I got it right
took
away.
the seats out of my SUV the other day and went into town to pick up 5 goats.
You got goats?
Yeah,
Goats
goats
and their
here too, buddy.
square pupils. I love them.
they're so funny.
Oh, buddy.
Goats
Yeah,
are-
we have goats and chickens, rabbits, quail.
So I know a friend of mine is in the chat because he was just messaging me on Facebook, and I said, "Listen, I can't chat right now. I'm live right now." But his name's Brian. I was a roommate of his for a few years back in the day, And he's just telling me that he worked 96 hours in the past 2 weeks. Like, why, man? Why?
Jeez.
Ooh, Brian.
Shooting for 100.
Oh my god.
He's been working so much he misspelled Saturday.
Yeah.
Getting that overtime.
Yeah, it's warm. It's warm. It's a lot cooler. Like, it's only here right now. It's only about 24, 25, I think, right now, which is
What's that in freedom units?
what's it, freedom units.
Yeah, metric.
I think we were saying, what was it? Close to 80, I guess.
Okay, yeah. It was like 72 here a little bit ago.
Yeah, it's been like absurdly low for Southern California. It's been like 73, 72, whatever, where all my
We stole
Seattle
it.
peeps are screaming about it being 112, 118. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow. How is it, like, what happens with barometric pressure or whatever that north is hotter than south?
Right? And then like
Oh,
so many of
shit.
us don't have
Sorry, dude.
central air. Like we don't have forced air. Like we do in our house we've got forced air. But like so
We got a
many
swamp
people.
cooler.
Ooh yeah. These things are legit.
What's a swamp
Uh,
cooler?
Neil
Swamp
will
cooler,
let you
it's
explain that
like
one.
an air conditioning unit, but it's like old school style, like the one that we have in the living room here. I swear it's from like the 70s, and you add water to it. You got to pour water into it, and it circulates, and the fan moves around, and it blows cool air out at you. So it's like
It's like a standalone AC.
yeah.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't even have AC here, but for the couple of days a year that we would need it, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Well, normally we don't really need it here normally, anyways. But as soon as the heat hit, I tried looking for something like a little portable one I could use in my room or something like that. Yeah, good
Yeah.
luck.
Good luck. Yeah.
You had to
Everyone
buy it like
gone.
3 months ago.
Yeah, you couldn't even we couldn't even find ice at the store. Like, all the
Yeah.
gas stations didn't have ice. The stores didn't have ice. Nobody had ice. I'm like, fuck.
Mhm.
I just want to put a hazmat suit, fill it up with ice, and walk around in that.
Oh yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah, we went to a hotel on the hottest day, and glad we did. It was 4 degrees hotter than the day before, which was almost unbearable. And
Mhm.
when we came back in the evening just to pick something up, because we forgot to bring it with us, the hardwood floors all felt like they'd been preheated.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Keep your windows open. It
Yeah.
really makes the air move. Yeah.
Been hearing stories about people like their doorknob from the inside is hot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kind
we
of
have
thing.
that here.
Yeah, I'm not looking for, because like here in San Diego, we do sort of have our seasons are a little shifted because we have May gray and June gloom. Now June just ended, which means summer's probably about to begin in earnest. I don't want to think about what we're in for. There's
Oh, yeah.
already been talk of wildfires, not nearby, but still.
We got them here.
They're up north
Yeah,
in
we got 'em here,
California.
too.
Yeah. So
We just lost an entire town the other day to a wildfire here.
Jesus.
Yeah, Lytton, BC. 90% of it is gone.
yeah.
Damn.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah. This wildfire season is supposed to be worse than last year's, and we had like smoke, like just enveloping Portland last year.
Yeah, we got some of your smoke up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing?
kitty
Ow,
claws, claws,
Ow,
kitty,
ow, ow.
kitty claws.
ow, ow. This is not comfortable for either one of us, Dexter.
Dexter
Mikey's
don't
got
care.
a new scarf.
Oh, I want a cat.
I wonder if he'll sit up there.
Kitty.
Come on. Okay, I need you to trust me a little bit. Okay,
So,
come here.
Neil, are you meaning that Mikey is the scarf or the cat is the scarf?
The
¿Por
cat
qué
is
no
the
los
scarf.
dos?
Now he's a pirate cat. He sits on the shoulder.
Yeah.
You know, actually, that reminded me of something. Your avatar, Randolph, that you have when you turn off the camera. Harvey Birdman, is that him? Not
That-
that one.
No,
That's
I'm
not
watching it right now.
Attorney
That's the
at
one.
law.
Yeah.
Bill
Well, that's the
Kenson.
boss.
That's right. That's the guy from
Yeah.
the Harvey Birdman show is what I meant.
My
You
favorite character in all cartoons.
Dude, you've got to get an
I
eye
don't know
patch. You got to get an eye patch because you could be him for Halloween.
Yeah, you know what?
Colbert does that voice, right?
I did have an eye patch, and other people have told me that I should totally do that. So I just got to work on Stephen Colbert's voice.
Yeah. Yes, Colbert.
Stephen
does.
Colbert voiced the character for people who didn't know. And
Yes.
Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, series of cartoons is such a wonderful series to watch. There's sexual innuendo in it, but it's subtle. A lot of it.
I never
A lot of
heard
it
of
is,
it.
and a lot of it isn't. And the humor is very fast paced. You could watch the same episode 3 times and pick up new stuff each time. It's very well done.
I
like
think the
being Parks and
Hurricane
Rec.
Hippo one's my favorite, man.
yes.
So funny. Or the Scooby-Doo one's pretty good.
That's one of the first ones. Oh, that was so well done. Yeah.
Yeah, you see
You
now?
just reminded me of something. I'm currently watching. I decided, fuck it, you know, I haven't watched them in so long, so I'm watching Next Generation from start to finish.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I've been doing that.
The
It's great.
PG, they got them on Netflix, and the PG warning says PG 18 plus or whatever, or 15 plus or whatever it says, and the warnings are sex and fear, and I'm like, what?
If you're doing it right, there's fear involved with sex. No, that's
A
Well,
little bit is healthy.
exactly.
A little bit is healthy.
should say sex and fear with consent or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. As long as there's enthusiastic consent involved, then you do you.
You didn't know that you could do that, Kate? That you could watch all the ones?
No, I said I've been doing that.
Oh, have you? Awesome.
Yeah. I'm like at the very well, okay. I sort of, for whatever reason, got bored in the middle of the last season and started watching Scrubs. But yeah,
I'm no Superman.
I'm on season 3 right now. and
I
I'm,
can't do this all
like you know that
on
really douchey episode where they try to explain why all of the aliens look human.
Oh, yes. That's actually the 2-part.
It was like 2 or 3 episodes after that. I just sort of went, eh.
Oh, you can tell they're winding down at that point.
Yeah,
Their give a damn was broken at that point, huh?
Yeah.
pretty much.
But one of my favorite episodes I just got to watch yesterday's Enterprise, when Enterprise C comes through and everything changes in that one scene. Oh, such a good episode.
It's such a great show. I love it.
Although it was weird watching through it again and realizing how rarely they actually boldly went. Like so much of it takes place on the ship, and there's like they flew through another nebula that caused a problem. Why do they keep flying through nebulas? The holodeck messed up again. You know, it's like rarely do they beam down and find like alien ruins and stuff happens. That's like maybe 1/6 of the episodes.
The original series.
The original series is great. You know what's so funny? If you watch the very first season of Next Generation, it's like they reuse the backdrops from the first series. All the cheesy, like weird backdrops that they had.
Yeah.
I mean, recycle, reduce, reuse, man.
True. But they, of course, changed as the series went on.
Yeah.
But I just like, holy cow. And I for whatever reason, this has got to be another Mandela effect
Yes, you
thing.
did.
You could mute before you do that, though.
I came on too quickly. I'm sorry. I tried.
That's what she said.
No time.
I was just going to say that.
I would have gotten to it if I wasn't quite this stoned.
Well, I took some edibles. And Catherine, you rolled up a nice blunt, I guess, in between.
Yeah, it's gone.
She's like, I'm good.
It is consumed, and I replaced my water with cheap red wine.
I like you.
Okay,
I like
Brian.
you a lot. Hi, I'm
Brian.
Susan.
Brian, no, Brian. There's no evidence for that at all. Sorry,
David Icke. David Icke.
Reptilians.
This is
Yeah,
a
David Icke. Yeah.
I took this picture last night of a church in Vancouver. Canada.
Oh, Brian, we got to talk
What do
now.
they mean?
Spirits and demons. No such thing, buddy. First of all, the what we know of the basic laws of physics as we know them today, an afterlife is not possible. Sorry,
So
buddy.
what happens if you look in a mirror and say Canada, Canada, Canada?
Then I appear.
Oh,
It's like you're trying to do a maple leaf.
You're still on South Park, Biggie Smalls and all that, aren't you?
No, Drake appears behind you, so run real quick.
Oh no. Oh,
Or
no.
worse, Justin Bieber.
Yeah, Justin Bieber or Celine Dion.
yeah.
No, I'm
Although,
good. I'm
you
not
know,
gonna
actually, I will admit to kind of enjoying the music of Bryan Adams.
Some of it's pretty
Brian
good.
I
Adams
do
than
like
Brian.
Bryan Adams. He's a good singer.
Yeah.
I saw him in concert
briefly,
way
and,
back.
He's
Nice.
kind of a dick, actually. So,
Is he?
yeah, he's one of those "don't you know who I am" kind of people.
Oh.
But
Oh,
no, Brian, I did not in
Yeah,
any
it's
way,
Bryan Adams.
anyway assert that we're it in the universe. We don't know that yet either. So, but no, I personally don't think we are. But if you go by, well, Carl Sagan talked about this one time, where he said, we could be the first fully intelligent sentient beings, or we could also be the last of the fully intelligent sentient beings, right? And we just don't know, because if you judge based on what we are as a person or as a people, and you go by what is it? I think it was Michio Kaku. They used to talk about the
Drake equation.
not the Drake equation. No. The level 0, level 1 civilization, level 2 civilization.
Yeah.
The Fermi.
forgot.
Is that the Fermi?
That's the Fermi
No.
paradox. No.
It's the levels of civilizations.
Yeah, level one. We aren't even a level 1 civilization yet.
Right. So basically,
Fitting for the Anglicans.
we are technically, actually, you could say we are pretty close to being a level 1.
Don't we have to have control of our basic surrounding space first? Like,
Right. Well, no,
moon-based
it's using the resources of the entire planet is basically what a level 1 is, and then we
Okay,
go
well,
out.
when we are a level 1 civilization, I know what to do with our attribute points.
What's that?
I was just, never mind. I'm making a gaming joke. I'll be over here.
Okay.
I got what you did there, Kate. I appreciate you.
I want +1 dexterity.
There we go. Thank you.
It's been a while since I gamed. Forgive me.
I'm just putting all my points in
I
charisma.
never have.
I would go +1 in self-awareness.
Yeah. Geez, Brian, do we really need God's help? I don't want if the God you're speaking of is the one in the Bible. I really don't want that fucking piece of shit's help, to be honest.
I think we need
Because-
God's help, God.
No, seriously. Seriously, because if the guy has no fucking time to bother to step in when the priests are raping children, he can go fuck himself. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, there's
I mean,
there's
it-
other
it would
stuff
actually,
he didn't
like-
step
like-
into either.
I keep pointing out to Christians that they made their God too perfect. It's that whole triple omni problem, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
which is
if their
oxymoron.
God was really flawed, like seriously limited in his powers, I could actually accept him not intervening with those pedophile priests because maybe he just couldn't. Maybe it was literally outside of his ability. But they made
Maybe
him
he's
so.
into it.
But I mean, they made him so infinitely powerful that now we can point and say unrealistic.
Yeah.
Well, the one that's explained in the Bible cannot possibly exist,
Agreed.
right? Can't possibly. It's just
He's
it's
got
just
Mikey
not.
Famine level powers.
And then they say, well, it's funny because in the beginning, God's walked with people, right? Even in the Old Testament, it says God walked with, Abraham or something or whatever. No, he came down in the burning bush to talk to him, right? And well, we figured it out. We didn't see them anywhere, so okay. Well, that's because now they live up on top of mountains. And when we were finally able to conquer all the mountains on the planet, well, we still didn't see any anywhere. Oh, well, that's because they live in the clouds.
They're in
And we developed airplanes and be able to fly, and we didn't see them up there either. Oh, well, that's because now they're out in space. And then we got out into space, and we're like, well, we still don't fucking see any.
It's in another dimension.
Well, it's
With
we're
voyeuristic
looking in the
intention.
wrong place. They're underneath the earth with all those turtles.
yeah.
Turtles all the way down.
all the way
Yeah.
down. Yeah,
All the way down.
As long as the lake of fire doesn't injure them.
The lake of fire. There's no lake of fire. There's no hell. There's no heaven. That's all fucking mythology bullshit.
Yeah, of course.
I fell in.
Fucking the Old Testament, there is no heaven and hell.
Fire.
Now,
The Old
careful,
Testament
Neil.
said-
You know you'll go to heck if you don't believe in gosh.
Right.
Mark
Exactly.
Whitman wrote a book
And
about
you'll
heaven and
face
hell.
the wrath of Phil, the prince of insufficient light.
The way Bionic Man just phrased that, it sounds almost like suspiciously like a Butters from South Park reference.
I
What
stopped
are you doing
watching
with South Park today?
Like seriously stopped watching South Park before the year 2000. So if I make a reference, it's absolutely accidental.
Well, it was very well done.
Okay.
Yes, Brian. And what we know, thanks to neuroscience, which I'm currently actually still studying, I've got the audiobooks and PDF files and stuff like that I'm reading. We know that people can hallucinate. As a matter of fact, the average human being hallucinates at least 3 to 4 times a day. So
I'm tripping right now.
exactly, but your brain is very good at tricking you. So imagine this, okay? And it stems from our ancient ancestors as a survival technique. Like if you're walking down an alley and it's really dark and you see something rustle off in the distance, you think, oh shit, well, your first instinct is it could be something that could hurt me. So you go away. And then you build up the courage. You're like, oh, look, it's just a garbage bag ruffling beside the garbage truck, right? Or beside the garbage can. But you see, that's how your brain works. It's going to make you, plus there's things like pareidolia, where you see things that aren't really there, but you see shapes and faces and things that you're familiar with because your brain actually goes for familiarity.
Because it kept us alive for a long time.
Millions of years, man. So,
Yeah.
well, our ancestors, Homo sapiens, have been around for
thousands.
Am I crazy, or did Mikey's cat turn into a dog between when I got up to get Doritos?
You're very high.
I've always
hence the Doritos.
Oh, I'd like to have some Doritos.
I mean, until I perfect the surgery to make the cat dog from Nickelodeon fame, I have to keep them. I have to keep them separate.
Dude, how do they poop? If you do that,
Yes.
Well, I mean, you don't want to know.
When a mommy and a daddy.
No, I don't want to know. I think it's stuff like that, and automatically I start thinking of what is that Human Centipede? Fucking disgusting movie.
I am so glad I've never seen that.
Yes, you should be. You should be. Don't fucking see
It was
Because I'll
horrifying.
never get that.
Horrifying.
Apparently,
Oh my
the
God,
second
so
one is
brutal.
even worse. And
Yeah.
the one where they're in a prison is like not as bad as the second, but it's worse than the first. I've seen the first and part of the third, but the third one is like in a prison and they make like a millipede basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, my
I
thing
used to
is,
think that horror movies could cause you to be demonized or eventually become possessed. So I avoided
That's
them at all
understandable.
costs.
It's a good thing there's no such thing as demons.
That's true. Or possession.
Yeah.
Dodge,
And those
Dodge,
are the only.
Dodge
Those
makes
are the
one,
only.
Neil.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Dodge makes a demon. How dare you?
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Not talking to you.
Somebody
I
mute him.
missed you, Mikey.
It's okay. I got you, Neil. I'll mute myself.
I like how you did it in mid-sentence too. That was great.
Gremlins is a good movie.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I've heard from Mandy Thomas that Lost Boys is good, but I still haven't watched it.
Oh, it's
Big-
You haven't
lovely.
watched Lost Boys? What?
No, I have
Oh,
not.
sometimes.
Well,
Nathaniel is not
Why?
surprised at how few movies I've seen anymore. Like he'll be
Speaking
all
of
like, "Have
the-
you seen such and such?" I'm still like, "No." He's all like, "All right,
okay,
that's
but,
big."
but Lost Boys came out in like freaking 87 or something. You have no excuse.
Another good one.
I
is-
was born at 87,
another, good
so
one-
that's my excuse.
another
I must
one.
have been at the theater watching while you were being born.
Exactly.
Another really good one is Big Trouble in Little China. That one's a
Oh
lot.
yeah, that's great. That's great.
I've heard that's good.
Oh, I
The
miss
Goonies
so
is pretty
many
good as well.
movies.
You haven't seen Big Trouble in Little China, Katherine?
No, I really did miss 2
It's
decades of movies. Music is even worse. My playlist now is so pitiful. Like there's a few 90s rap.
There we go.
Well, I can
Use
improve your
my girl.
playlist. I can improve your playlist a little bit if you add my stuff to it.
Well, you
Yeah.
should.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yes. I
Neil's
should.
got
Should.
great stuff.
The intro and outro that you hear is parts from my songs, actually.
Is that right? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's very cool. It is
I re-
very cool. I really like your intro.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I recorded a new
Reminded
song.
me of Phil Collins.
Really?
Yes. Reminded me of a little bit of
That's
In the Air
You like
Tonight. In
Phil
the Air
Collins.
Tonight. That's what it reminded me of.
It,
Oh wow.
the first few chords of that song make me go, Am I more than you wanted? You know, if you remember that
God.
song.
Down, down.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sweet, and I don't think you're doing it any justice.
I don't care.
I don't know it.
I don't care. Fuck you,
Yeah.
Neil.
Guys, don't worry about Sweet. He's an easy lover.
Life of Brian.
God damn it.
Life of Brian. Great movie for atheists.
It's true. George
It
Harrison
is
helped
funny.
make
Don't
that
know that
movie.
one.
Well, yeah, it was Handmade. No, well, yeah, it was Handmade. I think it was one of the companies, which is Harrison's company, along with what's his name from Monty Python, Terry
Terry Gilliam
Terry-
or
Terry
Jones?
Crews.
Terry Jones.
Jones.
Well, what
Yeah.
amuses the
British.
hell out of me is he's in it very briefly,
Yes.
but the voice that you hear isn't him. They dubbed his voice, even though it's him in the movie.
Yeah,
Which is such a shame.
But I mean, it sounds like someone trying to do a bad Ringo impression.
true enough.
Ringo Starr.
Ringo does a bad Ringo impression.
And of course,
you know.
the best fucking Python movie ever, The Holy Grail.
Oh hell yeah! Nathaniel
You-
hadn't watched that movie until we got together.
You have chosen wisely,
Wow.
Neil.
Have I chosen wisely? One day,
Why you
son,
didn't
all
put-
of this could be yours. What? The curtains? No. What's beyond the curtains?
And then you can spank us all.
Yeah,
Then the oral sex.
yeah.
Susan, I
You
don't
guys make me
appreciate you
feel
putting.
old.
I don't appreciate you putting my boy on blast like that, saying he didn't watch the movie until recently. He didn't have to. We didn't have to know that.
Right here. I actually have.
Telling on my
You
homie.
would do the same to me because of all the shit that I haven't seen.
That is fair.
The somebody got this for my birthday a few years back.
They got a present on your birthday.
Nice.
Somebody got me this for my birthday. I don't know how that was so hard to comprehend, but anyway,
Mike
gotta
is
try
as sharp as a tack.
You got to
Monty
try real hard
Python's
to be this dumb.
Holy Ale.
Holy Grail. Ew.
Wow, that's awesome.
I haven't cracked it yet.
Crack it.
Probably.
Crack
and
it.
if you read how it was made,
Is he urine?
tempered over burning witches.
Turn me into a newt. Newt. Oh, that's good.
Better.
There was
So,
a
yeah.
bar that had them in Seattle for a while, and so I had one each of Klingon Warnog and Draw Me a Nail.
Oh, how were they?
They tasted like beer. I don't like beer. I just did it for the novelty of it.
Oh, gotcha.
I
But
can't
drinking
stand
both
beer.
of those is very on brand for you. Okay.
Well,
Very
yeah.
on brand.
When I went to the bar, I wore that jacket I have that looks like the top half of the uniform from Enterprise.
I have the Enterprise uniform.
Although underneath it, I was
it's
wearing a
great.
Rebel Alliance T-shirt, so it might have been mitigated a little.
So your clothing is having its own personal battle. That's what's going on there.
She almost created a singularity.
Yeah. And then, of course, you throw on the Babylon 5 hat and the Battlestar Galactica underoos, and you've got a whole thing going on there.
I even have an Orville from the hoodie. Yes, a hoodie from the Orville. That's what I have.
And Orville from the hoodie.
Maybe I should get like
That
a
sounds
full.
like a really bad like cartoon from the '90s set in the inner city.
It's Orville from the hoodie.
Remember Homeboys in Space? That was a Wayne's classic.
Homeboys from Space. Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, is it a terrible idea to just get a complete Starfleet uniform and you just have like a bandolero of lightsabers and just do it all wrong? I don't know.
I support that.
Nerds are very
Interesting.
passionate in their fandom. I
They
don't
are.
know that I would survive.
We really
There
are.
would-
Well,
and if I go to a con and do that, unless I have a bunch of like Axe body spray and deodorant on me, those sweaty, stinky fools are going to take me down.
well, I have to say, like, as much as in the bedroom I'm a lesbian, when it comes to sci-fi, I'm bitrektual. I wish I could take credit. There's a song called that. You should listen to it. It's awesome.
So which two are your favorite, Bionic Cat?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm very torn these days because my favorite used to be Star Wars till Disney got their claws into it.
Oh, yeah.
I have to say my favorite sci-fi these days, even though it doesn't go to space, is Tron.
Tron was very good. Yeah.
Tron's great.
Yeah.
But I got
really
this
love
one.
Jeff Bridges.
Very different kind of story with that.
I got
Wait,
this one to
since you're an
piss off.
80s
off
fan,
all the
don't you-
people.
Don't you love the Dune series?
Oh my
You
god!
know,
It's on
I
YouTube.
really
I
want
love
to
Dune
like
and
Dune.
Star
I
Trek.
want Dune, and I don't know why I don't connect with it, but I don't.
Are you excited about the new one?
Whoa! Whoa!
No.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I read the
whoa.
book. I watched the movie. I
Hey!
watched the miniseries, and for some reason, I just don't connect with it. It seems like the kind of thing I should absolutely love, but I don't.
Hello, I'm gonna stay.
They is one of the first
Honestly.
fucking people that I met getting into the whole atheist online YouTube community. And you know, you want to talk about some of us atheist YouTubers that have great voices. They's got another one. He's one of the better voices. Got that growly, gravelly kind of voice. Yeah, and
Very
he's got
Will Arnett.
Great,
Like Alex
great
Jones.
content as well. So I definitely go over to his channel and check out some of his material and give him a sub if you like what you see, because he's got great stuff. Now he's been out of the scene for a couple of years, pretty much. So it's good to see you back, brother. It's really good to see you back. And if you want, you can join us. I'll send you a link
Yeah, join us.
through Twitter, and you can jump. Look, Randolph's getting excited. You can jump in and hang out with us, because it's been a long time, man.
If he's got a growly voice, I want to hear him. If he's got a growly voice, I want to hear him try to imitate Alex Jones.
Don't make him do that.
Coming
Please.
back
Don't make anybody do that ever.
That's miserable.
Unless they did something to you.
Gay frogs. Fuck! Shut up, Alex.
So, sort of along those lines, you're that Donnie Rumsfeld has curled up his tootsies.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
Donald Rumsfeld passed
days
away
ago.
yesterday.
Oh, yesterday? I thought it was a couple days ago.
I thought it was today.
Wow.
I lose track of time very easily.
Well,
I
what
think
about
the
the whole?
announcement came out today, but it was yesterday that it happened.
What about the whole?
And then Sam Cedar comes out and says it's a shame that some people will never experience the hurt that, or 1/1,000,000th of the hurt that they caused on other people, and he's getting some backlash for that comment.
Well,
I mean, it's to me that's the same thing as saying like I don't celebrate anyone's death, but I certainly don't mourn them.
Yeah,
there's that one
Like,
quote. I
and
think
I
that
don't mind that.
actually Mark Twain is like misattributed or something, where it's like, I've
Right.
never wished a man dead, but I've read many an obituary with great delight, or something like
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My wife says, well, I really wouldn't hit the gas if I saw them in the parking lot, but I wouldn't necessarily hit the brake either.
I love your wife. She's amazing.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Go ahead, Neil. I'll
Sure
allow
you
it.
do. What's your guys' feeling on the releasing of Bill Cosby?
It's a technicality. He admitted
Exactly.
to doing it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
Yep.
think one thing that I think is getting conflated is that people saying this is the right thing to do because this is how the law is set up. That's being conflated with people supporting Cosby. It's more or less supporting.
Right, there's a difference.
Yeah, you can say, yeah, you guys fucked this up, and now he gets to walk free. There's a difference between saying that and, yeah, I know he didn't do it. Like, that's not what people are saying when they say, yeah, you gotta let him go. It's not
Yeah.
any support of him. It's because that fucking prosecutor is a dumbass when they already had him.
Yeah.
They had him, and they were doing what they could to do stuff for the girl, and then he came in and fucked it all up, and now look where he is.
Everyone deserves a rigorous defense. I don't care what you're accused of. And this is what makes it good when somebody is fully and airtight convicted of something, that they have all these protections against wrongful conviction. It still happened,
Right.
but everyone deserves that rigorous defense. And it's good that we have these procedural things that people have to go through to make sure that things are done the right way.
Yep.
That doesn't mean that I don't think he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's still a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Like he would say.
The fucking asshole. He roofied fucking, like, what? The guy's a scumbag.
Oh yeah, he's guilty.
Well, that was one of the things that was actually bugging me today, and I know that's just because I'm a little bit on the pedantic side. But like he saying that he was using Spanish fly, but then the reports all said he was using Quaaludes. They're not
It's
the same thing, and I don't know which is which. Because, like, Spanish fly is supposed to be an aphrodisiac, but Quaaludes is supposed to knock you out. Which is it? Did he use both?
Well, whatever roofies are, so I'm not sure.
I see. I don't know. I mean, it's not important. It's not like I'm looking for a formula or anything, but I just want to know what the facts are, you know?
Get with me
and
after-
no
get
one
with me
seems
after
to
this.
know.
I can send you the chemical ingredients if you like.
Nah, it's all right. Hell, you remember when the pandemic hit and people were talking about how to not put chlorine on your mask, and it was like all these formulas for stuff up to and including chloroform?
That's too bad.
Yeah,
idea.
you know.
Yeah.
Neil, those edibles kick in yet?
Yep, they have. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm an old pro at this, so I'm actually.
He doesn't let on.
A lot of people, when I say, "Oh, I'm totally baked right now," they're like, "What? Really?"
Me
But
too.
you're the same as you always are. I go, "Yeah,
Me
I'm just
too.
stoned at the same
Yeah,
time."
I'm just always baked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Fuck Bill Cosby. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I have this
Actually, maybe
weird.
don't fuck him, because
Yeah,
that seems to be
exactly.
what he wants, just a little bit.
I have this weird thing with.
I'm sorry,
I really
Neil.
want to abolish the prison
I'm
system.
sorry, Neil.
The
Yeah, that
old
was-
wet hand.
Yeah, that's not going to end well for anything with
I'm okay.
Neil's electronics.
I'm okay. Oh, my electronics received some. What when I did the hot sauce challenge, I got fucking what was it? I got the not the Carolina Reaper, but the ghost pepper sauce all over the fucking touchpad.
Oh
I'm like,
no!
and I'm wiping it up. Luckily, it didn't get in the cracks, but I have a little
Okay.
tool that I can use to get it out of there anyway. So
Oh,
I've
smart.
spilled beer on it, but Alienware comes with under the keys is protective cover, so it doesn't
Oh,
actually
nice.
get inside, right? So
Smart.
You know, so nothing gets inside the keyboard and ruins it.
that's right. That's
Exactly.
right.
Well, guys, it's 11:30 here, and I'm
Yes.
out of weed and out of red wine, so I'm gonna duck out.
It's time for bed, huh?
Oh, so you need 10
Catherine.
minutes. You need 10 minutes to go refill. Okay, we'll wait.
It was very nice to meet you.
Yeah, Catherine, thank you again so much for being my guest today on, a very fairly low-key Canada Day, but I think we talked about that and the reason why most Canadians today are remaining low-key.
Right. Yeah.
But thank you very much for
It
coming on.
was really
with
fun.
me today.
Everybody, make sure you check me out. Come out and check me out on Facebook. Send me a friend request so I can keep in touch with everybody.
Absolutely. In the original interview, guys, if somebody wants to pop that link into the side chat, that would be great. You can see the link to Catherine's Facebook there, and you can hit her up on there.
Facebook disabled my account because anti-vaxxers convinced them to. Do you have Twitter?
Yeah.
I don't.
Sort
I'm
of
gonna
a
get you on
on
Twitter.
the same thing with the Facebook thing, but it's
Yeah.
even stupider than that. So, yeah. Allegedly,
It
4
is.
years ago, I threatened suicide. No, I fucking didn't. And that's against community standards, so they killed my account. And that was after I requested a review, waited 30 days, and they said, sorry, it's been more than 30 days. We can't review your account. What the fuck?
Oh.
I mean, better to kill your
Yeah.
account than yourself, I guess.
It's just, I don't know. It's so stupid. Fuck Facebook.
Thanks, Theo.
Yeah,
Thanks, Vicky.
I really
Thanks,
should
Gorilla.
get into like some more social media, but I hate it so much, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well,
I
if you-
just
if you-
scroll
It's just-
mindlessly.
If you connect with the right people, and I can help you do that on Twitter if you do want to come on Twitter, because most of us are there.
Yeah, I know.
Here.
I know.
In Discord.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa.
Discord. Yeah,
Whoa, whoa,
I am
whoa,
on
whoa.
Discord.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gorilla. I'm not sure
Wow.
if you were here when I announced it, but this is all going to be donated to the Indigenous people's cause that
Excellent.
Godless Mom put out earlier.
50 California dollars. Sorry.
All right, everybody, I'm going to sign off.
Thanks, Catherine.
It was really nice. It was
Great
nice
to
hanging
chat
out
with
with
you.
you guys.
Pleasure to meet
Absolutely.
you.
That's
Yeah.
good to know you're a stoner like me too. I like it.
I feel
Always.
like all the Canadians are. Maybe it's
Right?
a Randolph.
All right. Bye, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, well, guys, we do have lots of room if anyone wants to jump in here with us.
Neil.
Yeah?
You didn't let me say the thing.
What
What's
thing?
the thing?
All right, she's gone. Let's talk about her.
Okay, let's talk about her. She was fucking awesome.
What
Like,
a great person.
I had no idea what to expect because I really haven't seen much of her other than the little interactions that we'd had before inviting her onto the show. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed, and she is so cool. And
She's very cool.
She loves her red wine and her pot, and I'm like, wow. It's like, what the hell? And then you find out, and I found out tonight she's done LSD, and it's like, what?
She'll fit right in.
Yep. She already does, right? But she smoked that entire doobie herself, I think, or maybe she probably shared it with the hubby. So, now these things are kicking in real good.
You sort of lose your train of thought, huh?
In the middle of the sentence that he did.
Probably be even more high than I am, but I have to charge up the vape pen thingy, so.
Well, that's no good.
Yeah.
If you guys want rain wherever you guys are at, I'm going to start boxing it up and shipping it away.
Oh, great.
Oh, cool. We need it here in Portland.
We've had enough here in Chicago.
Yeah, you guys are like us.
Yeah, all the fields are
Well.
all the fields are drowning.
Ominous day, my brother. How the fuck have you been, man? It's been so long. I feel like I've forgotten who you are.
Nothing.
He's probably not hooked up yet. Give me a second.
Is anyone else doing birds?
Yeah, I know. I like the
He
smoke
turned
again.
into a bird.
Burb.
Well, hello, everyone. Yeah, actually, they was one of the first people that I used to go into the old Google Hangouts with, like way back in the day. And Russ, who was, by the way, Frustrated Atheist was with us a little earlier, but he'll be back, he claims. And Purple was also. Maybe I'll send Purple a link. And we can get the whole team.
Neil, Google Hangouts weren't back in the day. Blog TV was back in the day.
Oh, I'm
Friendster.
sorry. You're kind of right.
I'm
but-
sorry. I can't hear you over my Usenet subscription.
You connect to that by AOL?
Yeah, actually,
Very
I had a
Just
dial-up
3.1.
BBS back in the day, like 9600 baud BBS dial-up.
Me too.
I used to dial up into Iowa State University. That was my dial up because my mom was a professor there. So yeah.
The hell? Why
I
can't I
started
find
at 300 BPS.
And I could only use the internet for like 10 minutes a day because it was long distance for me to call in to get anything.
We had a dedicated phone line just for our.
Did any
AOL.
of you have party lines? Like where you had to share the same phone number, like three?
Yeah, we had that
Yeah.
originally in our
My friends
neighborhood
had
when
that.
I
I
was
mean-
first born.
Not post 1980, but yes.
And then you pick up the
we're
phone and
talking
be like the neighbors chatting. It's like, fuck, you gotta wait.
like way out in the sticks and boonies of Vermont to get a party line.
That's a thing.
Yeah,
Sticks and boonies of Vermont.
yeah.
Oh, I was not aware.
Well,
I'm from
that's
Texas,
not,
so,
that's
you
not an official term or anything. It's out the stick. I'm high. Fuck you.
Love you too, Kate.
How dare
Here in
you stop-
Nebraska in 1980, they still had party lines.
Wow.
Can you stop interrogating her, Susan? Damn.
Can't help it.
Stop trying to make her remember
Oh.
shit.
Brian Stevens says, dial up like Morse code. Was that Sammy Jenkins that jumped in here?
Stuff.
Oh,
It was
you
Happy
worked
Canada Day. That's who it was.
Puff, Iowa State is
It
the
was-
Cyclones. Iowa is the Chicken Hawks. Big.
Western Illinois is the Leathernecks
Yep.
because that's where I go to school.
Yeah,
Yes.
Just down the in Macomb.
Macomb.
Yeah,
Illinois.
because there's Macomb and Quad Cities, and but I'm obviously going online because and I can get my master's in like 5 years, so I'm stoked.
That's a long commute for you from Portland.
I know
Hi, Kat.
it's I when I gotta go in for tests, I gotta take like 5 days off, and no, not really.
What do you want to get your master's in?
Accounting.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, because I'm getting my bachelor's. It's an integrated program with WIU, so I can get my bachelor's and my master's in like.
Is it Oregon
4
State
years.
University?
No, it's Western Illinois.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
Oregon State, you could meet Dr. Peter Boghossian. That's where he works.
No, thank you.
Oh, you don't like him?
I don't like Peter Boghossian. Peter Boghossian's a piece of shit.
Ooh.
I have a friend who's going to school for the prosthetic makeup for like movies and stuff, right? Special
Ooh.
effects type stuff. Yeah, she
Nice.
wants to get her monsters degree.
It's funny because I know a girl who like went to school for all the makeup stuff.
There's a Monsters University joke in there somewhere. I just can't find it yet.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
find it eventually.
Okay, did you hear about the hooker who got a degree in psychology? Because she can blow your mind.
Depends which head you think with.
That's what I appreciate about you.
What is happening here? What is happening here?
I don't think even I know.
That's what I appreciate. You've been watching a little Letterkenny. By the way,
Oh,
this
I
is
always watch it.
the show Hard
Hard
No.
Oh, what timing?
I didn't
you.
even notice you were wearing that shirt.
Oh yeah. Well, you didn't notice the Letterkenny dog right here?
No, I
the new logo
didn't.
for Pupper's beer.
Yeah.
Here,
You can buy that stuff.
I just read this on Twitter. Satellite view of British Columbia interior confirms that the severe thunderstorms occurring at present are indeed pyroconvective events. Wildfire-generated severe storms, complete with abundant lightning and strong winds. Precipitation may be minimal to non-existent. So it's making thunderstorms that are making more fires.
Dry thunderstorms. Just
So wildfires are a virus?
It's like during
Well, the
spread
weather
out.
conditions that end up hitting the Okanagan are always really, really perfect for that to happen. They get a lot of thunderstorms there. We get some on the coast, but by the time the clouds get up over the mountains and hit the Okanagan, the wet and the dry meet, and it's just like perfect conditions for lots and lots of thunderstorms there.
We had a bunch of tornadoes 2 weeks ago.
We almost had one here recently, apparently, off the coast of Vancouver Island. It was a water spout, but
Everybody kept hitting me up like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good."
That's how you know people care. So they're checking.
yeah, yeah.
I get it. It was just like yeah. I didn't tornado. Maybe it's a weird thing because if you live in Illinois, you're very used to tornadoes. Like it's just a thing, and everyone's houses are built to spec, and we don't have no like.
It's just hey, look at this tornado going down the street.
Literally, that's what it is. But then, like every once in a, it's just one of those things where every once in a while, like we don't have to deal with like hurricanes, we don't have to deal with earthquakes, but you still have to roll a D20 every fucking spring to see if there's going to be a tornado that rips the roof off your house.
Roll a D20.
You just have to look and you have to wait and see.
You mean a T20, right?
An EF20.
Yeah, it would be a T5.
T5.
I was going to say an F5, yeah.
EF. Enhanced
see.
Fujita scale now. They've been using that for a while.
Enhanced. Oh, sorry.
I dated a meteorologist for like 4 years. So,
I was a roommate for 2 years, and that was the best storm chasing that I've ever been on.
That is a lot of fun. And apparently we got closer to a tornado than he wanted to let on once. And he didn't tell me until like a week later. He's just like, oh, by the way, you remember how we went storm chasing? Yeah. There was a tornado like right behind us. And I didn't say anything. I'm like, you fucker.
He was an experienced welder who had like a 1974 Land Rover, which was, I guess, made out of like stainless steel to begin with.
Just welded together.
And he had welded on 1-inch armor plating to the thing. And then I had bulletproof glass and everything installed all around it so that if we ever did get caught up in something that he couldn't handle, that we were protected.
If a cow ran into you.
Or, like a piece
I'm trying to
of straw.
recreate Twister.
Exactly. So, Sweet, you have seen Night of the Twisters, right?
What's that?
Night of the Twisters? You have seen that,
Night
right?
of the Twisters?
Yeah, it's the Devon Sawa movie about the, 1980 tornadoes? How there was like a shit ton of tornadoes in Nebraska. I think it was like 1980.
Exactly.
No, but they did film Twister 3 miles from where I lived.
Nice.
Near Cambridge, Iowa.
You get hit with a cow.
No, that part was filmed somewhere else, but like most of the in town, like where they filmed, like where his mom lived and stuff, that was all done within Cambridge, Iowa.
I'm gonna
So
share
yeah, I
this in
got
the
to see
private chat.
Helen Hunt from afar and all that fun stuff. Apparently, she's not very nice. She's not a very nice person.
Aw.
Secretively from the bathroom. I'm sorry. I just got to have the scene of
Hardy.
Yeah. From was it Fast Times when they're watching Phoebe get out of the pool?
Howdy.
But never mind. I was reaching for that one.
Cool thing.
I don't even know what's going on. I never know what's going on. I put a link to the full Night of the Twisters movie in the private chat.
It's on
So
YouTube?
it's on YouTube.
Wow. And you don't have to pay for it?
No.
Freebies on YouTube. Go look
It's
that.
One of
it's
the best
awful.
movies that's free on YouTube is The Battle of Britain, the 1966 or 68 classic, where they actually had real BF-109s and Spitfires flying above London.
I can think of
Doing
better.
the filming.
Wow.
So, Neil,
Yes.
might just be a coincidence, but I was having major audio issues. I've actually had to jump on my laptop, and it looks like Ominous in the back is having the same deal. So I don't know if it's something your StreamYard's having some sort of audio issues with so many guests, or
No, they have.
Nope.
They said he's having. You got it when you come into these. You got to go down where it says Cam and Mic, where there's a little settings button you might be familiar with, and then you go in there and you got to set it all up to make sure it's connected to the microphone you're currently using, be it the laptop one or an independent like this one, and you got to make sure everything's in line before it works. Then you basically set it up, bounce yourself out, then come back in, and it should be good.
And it is the first of the month. You may have to sacrifice the virgin again.
Oh, that's right.
You know,
I
yeah.
forgot about that.
shit.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
No, it's the 31st. Oh, wait, there's only 30 days in June. Yeah, definitely try the virgin thing.
30 days have September, April, June, and no. Okay, yeah, we're good. That's how I remember. That's the only way I remember.
Oh, that's
Give me a
fighting
lot
words,
to
godless
it,
cranium. Yeah, put 'em up. Yeah, oh, you want to hear something hilarious?
Do the
Like
knuckle trick.
I've been friends with godless cranium for Jesus, what, about 3-4 years now, and he was one of the very first few, I guess, well-known atheist YouTubers or skeptic YouTubers that I had on my channel, and I'll always be grateful for him for doing that. And the other day, don't freak out, GC, because this is I barely ever remember my dreams. Now, I don't know what GC looks like. I've never met him in person, although that will change once. Well, now it can change here in Canada. I can fly out and see him because he lives in Canada here, and hang out because he got a new place. And I'd love to hang out with him and his girlfriend there at their new place and have do some cool Canadian stuff like drink beers and smoke weed and stuff on the back porch or whatever. But I had a dream that I did that. I flew out and I was hanging out with GC, and I didn't know what he looked like. So every time I would look over where GC was sitting, his face would be blurry, kind of like Prophet of Zod's face in his videos. It'd be all kind of weirded out. And I only really remember, he's already freaking out. I only remember just like really a few seconds of the dream where we were sitting on the back porch and having a couple of beers and just talking about, stuff and whatever. And every time but it was funny because I looked over at him twice and his face was blurry because I don't know what he looks like. So I have nothing to fill in that information. So my brain just went blah, 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 and made it all blurry. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. But
Well, it's kind of funny when you see someone for the first time that you've only known by voice. The first time I saw Prophet of Zod, my imagination based on that voice did not match what I saw at all.
Right. Oh yeah, I know. When I first met, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows his name now. I met him. Well, I'm not going to say his name just in case. I better have been high. Yeah, of course,
No doubt.
of course. Because one of the times I looked over at you, I was passing you a big fat one. So yeah, of course we're not.
And
But anyway,
it brings the point, not that I've ever had to do this, but people who, and in fact, I don't even know if they exist anymore in this modern age, but sex lines, phone lines, very sexy voice, but who knows who's sitting on the other end of that thing.
they showed I saw like a cartoon once, and it had phone sex workers was the headline or whatever, and it showed like a housewife with curlers in her hair holding a baby in one hand while ironing, and she's got the phone cradled, talking to you. Basically, is what they showed in that picture.
See, I remember seeing the ads for the 1-900 numbers. But I
like
couldn't
the night
possibly,
exchange.
but I couldn't possibly imagine why that was fun for anybody.
Well, I did one of those when you could set up an account, and it was literally it was the night exchange, and I set one up, and I had a buddy who played guitar at the time, and he did the Twilight Zone theme song, and I said a little thing a la Rod Serling, and actually got quite a few hits to that, but I never actually ended up meeting anybody. I did it sort of as an experiment, and because I was already dating a girl at the time, and she thought it would be hilarious to do this, so we did that, and just to see what a little bit of creativity would bring, and yeah, so it was interesting. Let's put it that way.
It was Omegle before the internet.
I have to get going. We're gonna head out and enjoy this nice weather now that it's cooled down a bit.
Yeah, now that it's not 800 gazillion degrees here.
The family outing. All the forests are a bit cooler at this time, so.
What's that in Fahrenheit?
Well, what is
Freedom
it?
units.
What is it right now? Freedom
Freedom
units.
units,
Yeah,
Mikey, if you're serious about coming to Canada, you're gonna have to learn metric.
Yep. Hang on
Hey,
here.
I've been told to learn a lot of things. I've been resilient thus far. Good luck, Canada, if you think you're going to break me.
Hey, metric's easy to learn.
Is it?
Difficult to master.
Me.
Yeah, if you can work
What
out
the
percentages.
That's not what I'm typing in 23 degrees to Fahrenheit, and I end up with 23 weeks pregnant.
Wow.
How does that work?
Aren't you?
That sounds like an entendre about the heat.
3.4.
Neil, have you been taking your pill?
Are you late now?
Shut up, all of you.
Take care. I'm heading off. Good night, everyone. Thanks a lot.
I hope you're
Bye.
Hey,
approaching.
Randolph.
Bye.
Hi, Randolph.
It's 73.5 degrees Fahrenheit. There you go.
Yes,
That's actually
That's
cold.
not so bad.
It's not
that's
cold,
about what it
you
is here right
know-
now.
That's
It's
cold in the
cold
summer.
Cold.
For what time of year it is for where I live.
Okay.
You're wearing a hoodie.
Randall, here in Southern California, it'll be
It's on
like
blood
90
thinners.
degrees out, and you'll see people walking around in full-length down jackets, and I do not understand it.
I know. Just throwing it out there. Lots of room in the chat. GC, you want to jump in with us? You're welcome to if you'd like to.
Okay,
Translation.
it might be a smidge
The
awkward.
current-
We've had a dust up a little while ago.
Oh, you and GC? Oh,
Yes.
well,
Sorry,
I'll take that to mean-
I don't much care for having my position dictated to me. That's all.
all right. I don't know what
I
I'm
can,
between
I
the two.
can, I can take off though. I've got other stuff I can do.
Well, see now I don't even. It's because this.
How about
this is
everyone
tough
just plays
for me.
nice?
What was that, Mikey?
How about everyone just plays nice because this is Neil's bar and grill, and
All
we
right.
all play nice here, and then we can go back out into the street and fight again.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh,
To give
plus-
me time to sharpen my blade, I guess.
The issues that you guys had, could they be worked out if
I
possible?
don't even remember what the argument was. I just know that I really don't like it when someone will not accept that they've misunderstood my position and insists that I defend a straw man.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I take that quite personally.
I can't comment because I don't know anything about what you guys chatted about, so I feel like I would be offering up my my advice on something I have no clue about, so I don't really want to do that.
Well, I'm willing to play nice.
Why can't we?
Well, I just want to point out that Neil's invitation for more people to come in, I take to mean that this panel has become boring. So
Well,
thanks
I mean,
for that, Neil.
I mean, I'm here, so yes.
if that's how you want to interpret it, I can't stop you from interpreting that way. But
Neil was
I
desperate
would-
enough to send me a link, so you know.
I'm only 60% certain I'm actually really talking to you people right now. So, I mean, I'm sure I can play nice if I have to.
Is the other 40% convinced that we're all like brains in vats and we're in a simulation sort of thing? Like hard
I wish it was
solipsism
that
sort of
cool. I really wish it was that cool. No, I'm probably just that stoned is all. And I'm imagining all of you.
Can you
Well,
imagine?
you
can you
might
imagine?
be. You might
Can you imagine me with an 8-pack?
I mean, I can, but I thought
Thank
beer only
you.
came in, I thought beer only came in sixers, but all right.
I got a
You
little
know,
bit
we-
left of this one. I could roll another one though.
We just all pictured you with an 8-pack, Mikey.
Excellent. Make it so. Number one.
You know what I
you
thought I
with a
heard when you said that we all pictured you with an 8-track or an 8-pack or whatever. You know what I thought I heard when you first said that?
Eight track.
I don't know. Whatever. Fuck. Now I forgot where I was going with this.
You
God
were
damn it.
so
You heard something different than what was said, and it sounded
Yes.
like
When
I heard Nate Pack.
I heard we picked Jew with an 8-pack. I'm like, what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No, it's okay. I'm an ex-Jew, so it's okay.
It's fine. It's totally cool.
it's their word. They can say it.
yeah, that's right.
Sorry, that's me
Anybody
straight.
could say Jew for crying out loud.
I'm not saying it.
Why?
Depends on how you
That's-
say it, I guess.
Yeah, it
That's
does
just
seem
my
to be all about
Australian
tone,
drawl.
whether or not Jew is an insult. You know?
Well, you wouldn't insult me.
Yeah. I don't know.
However-
I'm always amused by the whole, well, yeah, he's not a Jew, he's just Jewish. I like that.
I mean, he's Jewish.
Well, I know a lot of atheist Jews, or they call themselves secular Jews, right? Where they still carry on with the traditions, as I do as well.
Sasha Sagan does too.
Right.
Well,
Welcome
after
back,
this,
yeah.
like much as it did indeed suck to get like birthday, Christmas, and Hanukkah all piled on top of each other,
Well, I'm sure that
you know,
sucked.
there were a lot of presents all at once, as well as a lot of presents that should have been separate all at once. But you know,
My birthday is like 17 days after Christmas, so I understand that on a very
Yeah.
deep level.
well, we both have it better than my cousin Jessie, who was born on
On Christmas.
Christmas.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oof.
poor girl.
So
What
there's
did you just say?
that's funny.
IQ.
So there's been this big debate. I say a big debate. It's really just Eli Bosnick like screaming that there's no such thing as racial and ethnic Jews. He's saying he says you can really only be like religiously or culturally Jewish, and I'm like, no, like there's a reason that you can like return like Ashkenazi Jew on your like little swab tests things. Like you can return as
Like
ethnically
23andMe
Jewish.
kind of thing, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can have results that return as ethnically Jewish.
Mhm.
And he's like convinced, or he's been like preaching the gospel of no, there's no such thing as that. And I'm like, you're wrong, Eli Bosnick. You're so wrong, and it's driving me nuts.
Yep, he's absolutely wrong because genetics don't lie.
Right. Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like,
maybe
that's what I'm saying.
he's just having problems with the name of it. Like maybe if it's we've got Jews, those are the people who follow Judaism, and then we've got Hasidic. I don't know, whatever. Like
Hasidic
maybe,
are ultra religious.
well, but I mean,
Yeah,
my
like
point
Orthodox.
is though that maybe if there was another word, like maybe he's just having word problems. Like he doesn't want to use the same word for
Jerusalem.
different things. You know what I'm saying? For some people, like
Yeah.
What-
yeah.
I
what'd you
think
say,
I think
Nick?
that might be the case.
Jerusaleans.
Jerusalem. I think that might be the case though. I think he's like got this like this mental disconnect that Judaism and being Jewish is only a religious thing.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
mean,
just like,
Maybe he's
no,
smart.
that's not
like
the
I wonder
case.
if someone asked him, all right, would you agree that what we're describing exists? You just don't. If we change the terminology for it, I'd love to ask him that question directly and see what he says.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He is sort of like headed off any dissent at the pass. I've been listening to it on Skating Atheist, so
I've
you know.
just had
At
so many
risk of
arguments with
sounding-
people where it just came down to we didn't like what we were calling everything.
True, yeah.
No, it's
At
not
the
going to
risk
be
of
funny
sounding
now.
more simple than I probably already do,
Mhm.
I have a similar issue with Muslim and Islam.
Uh-huh.
and knowing the difference.
Like knowing the difference between that Islam is the religion and Muslim is the name of the people who follow, or like the people who follow the religion, sort of thing.
Okay, so, but it's not possible to be Muslim and not believe Islam.
Correct.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
like
because it's
saying,
sort of like being
someone's
Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
you would refer to the person as the country they're from rather than
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Right.
Iranian or,
Yeah.
or
yeah.
It's sort of like you
Pakistani.
can't be like technically you can't be racist against Muslims because you can be bigoted against Muslims, but you can be, you can have preconceived notions of people who are Muslim.
And so I just guess, as opposed to Christianity has Christians,
Mhm.
Islam doesn't have Islamians.
Right.
It has
Islamians?
Muslims.
Islamians.
Yeah.
It's like a whole.
Yeah, it's a weird language.
Islaminites.
Words
I
are
can be-
stupid.
Islaminites.
Well, I don't know.
Perps.
Yeah.
Purple.
So far we've got
Hello.
Jerusalemians, Islaminites.
I have submitted a petition that we never refer to purple as a perp.
I would prefer that, actually.
Seconded.
I will cheerfully never say perp. I always say perps.
Same.
If I truncate it at all.
Yeah,
I am
was
sure-
going to say, put the S on the end.
The Australians pronounce it with a Z.
Perps.
With the
course they
Z.
do.
Oh, damn it, Susan.
Yep.
Damn
Left
it.
Australianize everything.
Right.
Fuckity fuck.
Fuckity fuck.
So
What knocked me out, the first time I met a Texan and actually heard them say the word Texas, and it sounded like a Z at the end, and I was very
Texas.
surprised. Texas.
Texas.
Tex ass.
I was
Russian is
surprised. I
here.
didn't know that was a thing until I made that friend from Texas. So yeah.
I can teach you a quick and easy way to make anything Australian.
Listening.
Is to simply abbreviate it as small as you possibly can, and then either put an O or an E at the end of it.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't put
Example.
on swim trunks, you put on swimmies.
So Rob becomes Robbo, Tom is Tomo,
Mosquito
That's
becomes
longer.
Mozzie.
Thomas becomes Tomo, Robert becomes Robbo.
But Rob and Tom
Mosquito.
are shorter.
Yes,
Hold on, let him
and I was going to say the one rule is that even if it makes the word longer, you still need to put the O or the E on the end of it.
Shorten the word.
That
even
was
if
me,
it
I'm
makes it
sure.
longer.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, what does Susan become then?
Suzo.
Suzo?
Yeah.
Okay. What about
Take it.
Kate? Please, not Katie-O.
Kato.
Katie
Okay.
Kato.
Right?
K-I-T-I-O. I don't know. So,
Hey, it's Kato.
Why?
What's up, Kato?
Dogs.
Kato.
Kato
Actually,
Kaelin?
it's funny because that's the only way to really say it in Japanese as well.
Kato?
Yeah.
Kato Kalin?
Shit.
Yeah.
Neil would be Nez.
Ned, really?
Yeah.
Which I like that. That's kind of cool.
Hold on. Just let me think
form?
on that for a second.
Nez.
Neza.
Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah.
Neza?
The Nazarene.
See? How do you put an A on Neil?
I think I like that.
Chuck a Z in there and Neza.
Neza.
Meals.
I am okay. Quiet Gorilla is punching stuff into the side chat, and I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
He's writing books over here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
also,
All right. I
they
got you.
say, like purple down there, it doesn't become purparoo or purpaloo or anything like that.
No, just
Perps.
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 I don't know.
Perps with a Z.
Well, I was thinking they have enough things that have "loo" on the end of them. You never know what they might do to someone's name someday.
Purple rhymes with Zed.
I'm not doing anything to anyone's name.
Oh, that's awesome. What a great voice.
So it'd be Theo.
Yeah.
Theos.
No, he'd be Omino.
Yeah, I don't know.
Omino. I like Omino. That'll work.
Omino. Yeah, that's a good one.
Omino.
No.
I didn't know
Hey, are you going to
Wolverine.
clue us in?
It's not as cool, but it would be Omo.
I'd take that too. That'll work.
I was just wondering if they is going to clue us in that, now that this COVID thing's starting to get under control, what's the next devious plot?
Boy, I will give you a hint at my next video if you would like. It is Star Wars themed.
Ooh!
Yep.
Of course, Susan and Neil are excited about it.
I have actually found some people on the internet that believe
There's
they
people
are
on the
Jedi
internet?
Knights.
What? Are you kidding?
No, I am not kidding.
Oh,
I
let
know
me be a
people
part
who
of
have
this.
claimed
Maybe,
Jedi as the
ordained in the
religion.
Church of Jedi. Yeah.
You want to be part of it, Neil?
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
I want to do
I'm
that.
in.
Well, I will. I will send you some of the stuff I've got, and maybe you can put in a guest spot.
That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
Nice.
I'm gonna
I'm definitely
say
back. Yes.
I figured out who your voice sounds like.
And who is that?
Rorschach.
Rorschach, yeah.
Yeah.
If there ever do
Oh,
any more
Haley
stuff
is
with
Rorschach.
I was
You need
thinking
to do
Mama
Rorschach.
Fratelli.
Has nobody said Batman yet?
No.
I don't know. I was,
That was too obvious.
I was thinking Mama Fratelli for some reason.
So more
Well,
Goonies references?
It's
I have
honestly
a-
it's my natural voice. I'm not trying to make this voice.
This is his natural voice. Yeah. This is the best fucking mask, the Rorschach mask that I picked up.
Because it
Hang on,
actually changes and
changes.
stuff, right?
Yep,
That's
it
so
does.
cool.
Hang on.
What is it like the memory, not memory foam? You remember when they made t-shirts out of that stuff that would react to your body?
Yeah.
Oh,
like thermal shit.
hypercolor.
Hypercolor.
That's so cool. See, and I'm just like a fucking super ass Watchmen fan.
God damn it.
So I've got the series here on Blu-ray somewhere.
Some eye holes might be an improvement.
Okay. Now you gotta because I have to breathe it. The hot air makes it, but it's already really hot in here. So just hang on a second.
I mean, it's an immediate improvement.
Is
He's gonna
it
pass
working?
out from
I don't think it's working.
It's not working.
It's not working. Oh, it might not work. Hang on. It might not be in the
I'm
right
gonna blast with the
position here.
hairdryer first.
You broke it?
It might have broken.
How do you break a mask?
Neil can do it. Neil can break it.
Okay, breathe in and out deeply, really, really fast.
You got to put your mind to it if you want to.
As he passes out.
No, I
Definitely had something.
Everybody loves a little oxygen poisoning. And then he froze.
And he's gone.
Oh, I
He's stepping
thought
on the
he was-
cable again. Stop stepping
Oh,
on
I
the
thought there
cable.
was him just.
I just want to know how you were not wearing that all through COVID.
hell happened to my bandana? Oh, there it is.
I was like, it got stuck, man.
I don't think I've ever seen Neil without his bandana on.
It's Sam Neill.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, it's very seldom.
Wow.
Sam Neill the Gray.
Yeah.
Once he defeats
Okay,
what's his face, it'll be
Sauron.
Sam Neill the White.
Saru Neill.
We have Sauron, guest
Neilumon.
host of Neil's channel.
Saruman. Yeah. If I dyed it black, I could be like the ghost from Grudge or whatever too.
If you went pure white, you could be Gandalf.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess it didn't really work because it's kind of like, well, it did
Little.
work a little bit because some of it went a little darker, but yeah, I don't know. Fuck it.
What happens when you wash it? Does that just ruin it?
Yeah, well, it's not like I'm gonna wear it enough that I gotta wash it. So
True.
it's mostly just a display thing. But I will do them for Halloween one year, right? So I'm still trying to put together the costume. I gotta find
That hat.
Yeah, the hat's the toughest thing to find. But yeah, it'll just sit on the on a little styrofoam head that, you know, and I can play like finger puppet with it. Hello, everybody.
Because that's exactly what Rorschach sounds like.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Jack
After
Earl
he's had
Haley
a
did a
few.
great job with him.
The best line is, what is it? I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Yeah, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I want to read it again. I've been wanting to watch the movie again, but then I
did it the other day.
The movie is not wonderful, and
I love it.
It's not paced
it's a great
very well.
movie.
I like the movie a lot. I think they made like 2 changes. One I object to, one I don't. And the one that I object to is what Hollywood does anyway. They just made everyone way too young and pretty. They weren't supposed to be. They're supposed to be over the hill, you know.
Yep.
Exactly. Especially Dan. Dan's supposed to be like fat.
Yeah, but like the whole thing where instead of the giant octopus monster, it was instead, you know, Mr. Fantastic or whatever his name was.
Ozymandias.
Ozymandias?
No. They framed Naked Blue Guy.
Dr. Manhattan. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Manhattan. Yeah, they framed him for it, and I thought that was actually, it wrapped it up a lot better because it gave him a reason to leave. You know, where in the comic he just sort of just decides, I'm gonna go.
I thought his
so
reasoning for
disconnected
leaving
because-
was awesome in the comics.
Yeah, because he's so disconnected because he has like
He's
no
infinite
way of
powers.
relating to people anymore.
Mhm.
So he's like he's like I have no interest in being around these people because
I see
I'm not
the
people.
absurdity of all of your existence, and so I'm
Right.
just going to go head off somewhere else and ponder the
And
universe.
build shit on Mars, and it's
Yeah.
fucking great.
I guess just the fact that at the end of the movie he pretty much had to leave because everyone blamed him for everything that
Right.
happened.
Yeah.
That wrapped it up much more neatly. You know.
I mean,
Yeah,
people
you wanna
could
live on
blame him
Mars.
for not stopping everything that went wrong.
Yep.
Yeah,
They
'cause,
address
he-
that in the series, though.
Yeah, they do. I have where did it go? I have it somewhere. Where did it go? I lost it. I have it on I have the series on Blu-ray somewhere. I don't
I have it
know
on my
when,
computer.
but it's it's so fucking good. Oh, it's so
very
good. Like Regina King is just like flawless.
She is
and
bad.
Ominous has to leave. Guys.
Yahya
Oh.
Abdul Mateen is a fucking dreamboat, and I love him. He's an amazing actor. Doctor.
Yeah,
That was a dreamboat.
I'm going to say
Now I'm
thanks.
just a sad canoe.
Hang on, guys. I'm going to thanks, man, for jumping in. It's great to see you again and great to hang out with you. You're welcome anytime, man. If you see me going live, just give me a ping on Twitter or whatever, and we'll get together once you figure out the audio issues. And you can hang out anytime, brother. And yeah, let me know about that Star Wars episode you're going to do. I'd love to be a part of that.
If you want any lady voices, let me know.
Good to see you
Hey,
putting new
Rude.
stuff out again.
Yeah, for sure.
Uru Omo.
So he's got a bolt because he can't communicate with us. He could turn on his camera and do sign language, I suppose.
Kind of like Dr. Manhattan. Can't communicate with us.
Yeah.
Can any of us read sign language though?
I can.
I took ASL in high
We'll
school.
be right then.
I could go grab my toddler. He knows it.
Nice.
ASL, is that what you said? Up here, ASL.
Wouldn't we?
Oh,
I was
go
going to say, wouldn't we all have different
There's
sign
different
In all
languages,
technic-
though?
So the great thing about ASL is that in different parts of the country, they basically have like different dialects and different accents of it.
It's like slang
So-
mostly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I grew up in South Texas, which is a heavily Hispanic population. So it's like Tex-Mex sign language. It's great. It's so cool. So it's vastly different than like some of the ASL that I encountered in North Texas because it was a deaf woman who worked at the Kroger near our apartment. And I would sign with her every once in a while, and I'm all like, "Hey, what was that sign you just used? I have no idea. I'm so confused."
My mother's a
Yeah.
what? Oh, you want to give me my receipt? Sorry.
She smells like what?
Well, I actually went to RIT, Rochester Institute of Technology, that had NTID, the National Technical Institute for the Deaf. And they offered free sign language classes. And I think Unfortunately, they decided to do the thing where it's taught by a deaf person, so you're basically in a live fire environment from moment one. I think it really needed to learn it from someone to whom I could ask verbal questions if I was going to learn it.
Yeah, because it's sort of like it's learning by immersion is good when you're like a kid. Like you can pick up on it a lot more quickly. But I had a deaf culture class that was taught by a deaf man that didn't have an English translator, like an English interpreter. So basically it was like, I was really glad that I had those 3 years of ASL in high school because otherwise I was fucked. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on out there that I haven't been paying attention to. Sorry, guys. I see Brian in the chat, B in the chat, Josh is in the chat. Why aren't you guys in here with us? You could be chatting in here with us. Oh, yeah, that's right. Rorschach exploded. That's right.
With the K on the end, it reminds me of Horseshack from fucking Welcome Back, Kotter.
Yeah, I know. That's FYI, Native Atheist does nowhere near the spelling for Rorschach.
Well, it's almost. It's instead of the K, it's another H.
Yeah, but there's also another C. There's no S.
Rorschach.
See it, right.
CH, yeah.
Oh, right. No, wait. I can't remember. Fucking gummies kicked in. Leave me alone.
Yeah, Rorschach. Yeah.
I'm just gonna drink.
I have a Rorschach tattoo, so it's like.
Does it change?
No, sadly, no. It is a static
like a mood tattoo.
Right.
Is it his name? Because that could help us with the spelling.
No, it's his little ink blot signature when he goes into Modoc's apartment. Not Modoc's apartment. What's his face?
Modoc is great. By the way, I'm looking for a new producer.
That's the thing. I send out all the stuff, and then people don't read them, and then once the show starts, I'm done looking at Twitter. Okay,
fuck it.
See, I've always got it in the background.
Yeah.
I've always got it in the background because I got to go back and forth sometimes. So
yeah, that's true.
I get distracted.
It's like
Squirrel.
It's like people dangling a little catnip mouse in front of you or something.
It's like once my meds are worn off, then I'm fucked.
Ren and Stimpy moment there.
Do you have one?
Yeah, out in the other room. Yeah. Come on, man. Look at the catnip mouse. I don't care.
Just me paw in the air.
Stinky. Sorry.
So we have Dishonest Ape, the Elusive Stoned Gorilla, and the Quiet Gorilla.
Oh,
that's one of the monkey names.
Because Dishonest Ape is here. That's Jonathan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which
right?
with
Jonathan
is who?
Dishonest Ape.
He's the Dishonest Ape.
Ow!
Primate Club represents.
J.
Primate Club represent.
So why isn't Jonathan in here with us?
Because he's in the Twitch stream.
So?
It's incompatible with StreamYards.
He doesn't have to stay in Twitch.
That's correct.
I'm just proposing possible explanations.
All right. Fair enough.
I just want to know if any of them are poly. Why do we only see the primates and we never see the secondary mates?
I'm waiting for the tertiary apes.
There we go. There's some humor for you. All right, Susan.
Wow.
She's broke. Our Susan's broke. Our Susan's broken.
We broke our
Susan. I have to get a new one.
Susan, just so you know, there's been talk up here about opening the borders again.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you going to come and visit us?
you're technically, other than Quiet Gorilla and Randolph and Ed Al, like Dave, you're and X-Gen and Godless Mom and
Godless Mom.
We're the closest to you, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, no, there's some in Seattle too.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
but I could do a West Coast swing.
Yeah.
But I gotta arrange it with work so I can take some time off to do that.
Yeah.
Well, just as long as you come to San Diego.
Well, you think I'm gonna do a West Coast spring, make up your mind, Neil, and not come and see you, Kate? Fuck, that would be out of the question.
I just have to make sure. I like having my ducks in a row.
All right, well, this duck is in a row now.
Motherfucker.
I never would have guessed, Bionic.
Suspenders and belt.
I mean, technically, I'm in the Midwest, so I guess I'm on that tour too, right? Chicago's part of this West Coast, Midwest Coast.
We've changed it now from West to Midwest.
I'll tell you what, Mike.
North Midwest.
Pacific North Midwest. Yeah.
I like how nobody said anything about the fact that I changed my name.
Skip Gorilla? Oh.
Well, to be fair,
Gorilla
to be fair, only one of my eyes is completely open at the moment. So
you are very stoned right now.
I get that way too. It's always this one that gets all
yeah,
like,
lazy.
I look like fucking Popeye. Olive. Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to adjust my headphones there. So I just want to say I am thoroughly offended. I asked for a link like an hour ago. So, Mikey, you don't show up for Root and Branch. Now you're not giving me links. You're really starting to hurt my feelings, man.
Damn.
I'm just saying I'm going to cry in a minute.
I don't believe
I mean, I don't know how much more subtle I can make it that I just hate you.
You don't have tear ducts.
No, I love B. I'm just not great at paying attention.
That's fair.
You want to say that to my face?
B,
absolutely not.
I had no idea. B, I had no idea I had that much ink.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I have. And my leg.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I got one on the back of my neck. Me and my son got it on his 18th birthday.
Nice.
So he wanted a we're both Gemini, and he wanted a Gemini symbol, so we went out and got tatted together.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it was cool, man.
That's rad.
Right on.
Before we
sun's
carry
out,
on,
guns out.
I just want
sun's out, puns out. I have a shirt.
No.
Sorry, Neil. Sorry, man. This is why he doesn't let me in. This is why.
B and I just bring out the best in each other.
Let me just get my professional grumble on. But I just want to say, now that the month is over, how was your guys' Pride Month? Did you guys do anything good for like fun for it and stuff like that?
I didn't go anywhere.
Really?
I got a new. Well, pretty much. I'm pretty sure it's the new girlfriend. Yeah. So I'm dating somebody though.
Oh well, then I can't blame you.
Yeah. No, I mean,
not going anywhere in that case is a lot more fun.
No, I didn't want to go.
You're
no,
glowing,
actually, our first date was at the. It's just kind of funny, actually. Our first date was at the first opening event of Pride in Santa Fe.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's rad.
So it was an opening event.
Nice. So that counts.
Right.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's a good sign. I don't know. She's pretty cool.
Nice.
Is this sent around the horn, Neil, or are you just asking?
Huh?
I just want to know. There's a large representative of the LGBTQIA plus community here in this stream, and I wanted to know what your guys' Pride Month was like. If you did anything special, if you did,
I didn't do anything special, but I feel like Pride Month wasn't enough for me, and this month is going to be Greed Month. So yeah,
and then August is Wrath.
Well, I mean, every month is Wrath Month.
That's true.
Well,
the homunculi.
As long as we get a sloth month.
Oh! Another Full Metal Alchemist fan. Brotherhood or original?
I've only watched the original. I've watched like 3 of Brotherhood, but I've heard the Brotherhood is way better.
It is amazing, and I love it, and it's so much more true to the original.
That's what I've heard.
Hold on. What are you referring to? What'd you talk?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, that's old news to me, man. Fuck.
I first watched it when I was in like high school.
Yeah.
And I remember going to a con in Corpus that I got this tiny little, very angry Ed coin purse, like the Ed face, and it was my favorite thing for a few years, and then I lost it.
Yeah, it's very important to have a favorite thing that isn't an item of clothing. That way, you don't wear it till it falls to pieces.
Exactly, like I'm doing with this Hamilton shirt. It's very faded now. I'm sorry to interrupt. I got a jet because Nathaniel's about to be home. So I'm sorry.
See, this is all Mikey's fault. No, it's fine.
I knew it.
It's
I
nice
knew
seeing
it
you
was
again,
coming.
Susan.
I love all of you very, very dearly, and I hope y'all have a wonderful night.
Have fun.
You too, sweetheart.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Peace.
Good night.
All right, she's gone. Let's talk about her.
I like that somebody left so that we have like a much more aesthetically pleasing layout.
I know. I like it better like this. 6 or 9.
Everyone's
6 or 9,
OCD
man.
is okay now.
Okay,
Well,
so
StreamYard's actually kind of botched it. They should have made it go to 12.
Mikey just removed himself.
No,
It's okay. He put himself in a timeout.
Don't mess up the symbiosis, bro.
And some people just like to watch the world burn.
Mikey, was that your background earlier? Or were you dipping out to change the background?
It's been this the whole time.
Okay, I'm just saying, you know, like maybe your brand loyalty has been questioned at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back to the Brady Bunch layout.
Yeah, I like.
Okay.
Yeah, actually,
Brady
I like this one. I always
Hi,
love
Sammy.
having as many people as I can get in here.
I hate being the center of attention.
Well, here I can fix that. There you go.
Oh, that's better.
So, thank you. Whew.
Pressure's off.
I know there's a lot of pressure there. I've
Wasn't
been
it
on
the
streams
cleaning
where
lady in the middle?
I've been on streams where we were
Alice
all
the maid.
iconed except for the person in the middle, and they were like,
I'm going to duck out for a few minutes, and when we come back, I want you guys to think up a topic for an episode of Around the Horn, and we'll all go around and.
"Oh, excellent! Yeah."
So you guys discuss it amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
You just turned into a Brooklyn grandmother all of a sudden.
I think I should
Walk
switch
above
mine
this
to a
guy.
picture of the Arctic tundra. Then instead of an icon, I'll have a Yukon.
There you go.
Wah,
it.
wah, wah.
I like
Oh, perps, I love you.
Let's see. I had
Kate was on a roll earlier before she got too high.
Was I? I thought
You were cracking me up, man. You were
I
cracking
thought
me
I
up.
was on a bagel.
I mean, it might have been. I'm a little high myself, so maybe I misinterpreted the shape of the bread product.
Yeah.
Either way, I just think her jokes were a little bit wry for me.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah. Crowbar that one in there. I'll take it. Oh, we're doing bread puns now.
Yeah, but you know the problem is that so far
for
they've
some
all been-
reason.
they've all been completely crummy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to take a slice at it.
I'm too toasted.
I feel like such a heel.
Oh.
Well, don't just loaf around. Do something about it.
There it is.
I don't know, something about pumpering her nickel. I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I like it.
Sweetest.
Makes you look at the what is it? Not deli department. Bakery. Makes you look at the bakery different at Smith's.
There's a guy who keeps calling my shop asking the ladies if we sell bagels. And then punchline is, how about bagel titties or something like that? Or do you have bagel titties? And whenever he calls, I say, give me the phone. They say, no, I got him. I was like, no, I got him. And then I go, what's going on? This is Mikey. Boop. He hangs up immediately. Well.
Okay, Zach is just
Answer
that.
with- Need
It
to
isn't
answer with,
semicolon.
This is Mikey. I got the titties.
I got your tits right here, mate.
Anybody want an extra set? I'm not using mine.
I'll take
I'm
them.
good.
Purple. Purple, we should just swap.
I've been thinking about that. We're just going opposite
Wait a
directions.
minute. We'd have to have a
Yeah.
side conversation on that first.
Okay,
I have limitations.
You guys have your sidebar.
You may approach.
Isn't that the backbone of good trade, though?
Well, yeah, I want to make sure. I mean, mine are. I mean, I'm pretty perky at 50, so they're a good set. So I'm just saying. You know, I want to make sure it's comparable. That's all.
It's not the latest model, but hey.
I'll definitely.
Is it still
defer to
functional,
Ferb.
and what size is?
I'll definitely defer to
great,
Ferb
Jane.
because all I could really do is install a second set, and now we're talking udders, so forget it.
What if you find like a
What
litter
if
of
you only
kittens?
drove them to church every Sunday?
Right.
What?
It was they were garage kept.
I'm
Hey,
just hoping that the hormones will make the extra bit on my belly roll move north.
Hey guys, I'm waiting for the 5G to kick in.
Yeah.
I got my shot today.
All right.
Oh, good show.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
What? House Moderna?
No, Pfizer.
Oh, we must go to war.
Well, I did the Pfizer because all the docs where I work did that, and they all went together and got Pfizer, and they just compared to the other things I've heard, they had less issues, so
motherfucker,
they recommended it.
Yeah, I got the
flying answer
Pfizer
now.
kit over a month ago, but not really a choice. It's just what my usual clinic happened to have.
Yeah,
The one
second
that
round of
pisses me off,
Moderna really.
It's got good percentages though. It's fine. It's one
I
of the
went
best
to
ones.
pick up some of those like post brain surgery med thingies, and damn it, my neurosurgeon said I should be off those already, but whatever. And I saw a little placard thingy that said, "Get your COVID shot here and be entered to win $5 million." I'm like, God damn it! I got my shot through the state, and now I can't get entered in this lottery. That's not fair. It's a penalty on the people who did the right thing.
Yeah, I've been feeling ripped off because I'm hearing about all these places that people are getting like a free joint or a free bottle of whiskey. And it's like, shit, I did this just so I wouldn't die.
Right. It's not fair, man, Ow.
In
That's
Illinois, they're
funny.
doing the same thing with the $5 million lottery thing. I just know that they didn't put my name in a hat. I got mine like first wave because I was like essential. I know my name's not in that hat. It's always the last guy. The last guy going in, he's going to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm really funny about what I put in my body as far as like medication and stuff. I'm only on one thing, and that's I don't want to kill anybody today medicine is what I call it. Helps my PTSD. So, yeah. No, yeah, trust me, I lost some jobs because of that shit. They only let you freak out so many times. But anyway, so I was a little weary about it. So I just waited a while until, then they said, you guys can have it. And I said, I want to wait just to let's let a few guinea pigs go through,
Thank you,
kind of
mice.
thing.
Okay, all of us who got vaxxed as soon as we could, we need to find out where they're keeping the prize money for that $5 million lottery and go do an Ocean's 11 heist.
Oh, I was about to say that.
Right,
Ocean's
all
11.
right, sure.
Ocean's 9.
I'll be the
every
one
time.
back at the base handling the switchboard with all the TVs and crap, with the false footage. Because let's face it, I'm less than useless. Like actually,
I'll be the
doing
guy who
life.
pretends to be a janitor because I'd be good at that. Let's be honest.
And you certainly won't have a
Everybody
hard
missed the
time
false footage part of that.
pointing a finger at anybody wanting to steal that prize
Why?
money either. So
No,
You
it's
do-
hilarious. Yeah,
Do
you're
you
right.
remember that part of the movie, right?
Wait a minute, which movie are you talking about? Maybe
Ocean's
I am too high.
11. Ocean's
I'm-
11.
Oh, I haven't watched that, and I don't remember.
All
Yeah,
heist
but-
movies have kind of blended together into like one
Yeah.
super movie in my mind.
Well,
So-
fine.
Pretty much there, too.
Okay.
There was
Ocean's
part of the movie where they
552.
needed someone to do something in the heist that was completely in my wheelhouse, and now you're all stealing my moment.
Thanks for the moment. We appreciate your donation.
I'm sorry, but it's been so long since I've seen it. I remember more of all the parodies done about it than I remember the actual movie.
You guys have just given me an idea.
Oh no.
For Around the Horn.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Is it going to be
no.
Moderna or Pfizer?
is it bigger than a bread box?
Give it.
Is it the what's the first frivolous thing you buy if you win $1 million?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I know exactly what the first thing I would. Yeah. Oh, okay, I know.
I can't even go for frivolous. I instantly thought of something I needed.
I bought my mama a Cadillac and spent the rest on PCP.
There we go.
I know
Quiet,
exactly
what's
what
the
I
first
answer.
frivolous thing you would buy with $1 million?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, what the hell?
Wait a minute, only 1 million? No, that might
Oh,
change.
that is a good.
Dude,
Now
$1 million. We're not even getting to frivolous yet.
Yeah. No, I'm still paying bills.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
I'm making the accounts even.
Like I would actually be really responsible with $1 million. Like I would buy a plot of land and I would actually start a seeding operation for timber. Like that's what I'd do. I'd do like beech and maple and hickory.
There's a plot of land for $1 million directly across the street from me. You're not putting any trees on it. It's barely big enough for a house.
Quiet. I live in Alabama. You could probably buy the state for $1 million.
No.
$1 million would you.
And they'd be able to give you change.
I guess it depends on where you draw the line at frivolous.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that Michigan would let you have the Upper Peninsula just to take it off their hands. They never wanted it in the first place. They got it as a consolation prize for losing the war with Ohio.
If I were getting pieces of land of Alabama, I'd want the part that looks like testes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They were hanging down, just
Mobile.
Dangly bits.
Yep.
All right, there we go.
Well, you got a lot of species of oak there and stuff. It's neat.
All right, guys. Round the horn.
Right.
Question is.
But I already answered. That's no fair.
You know what? I do have an answer to that.
Okay.
What is the first frivolous thing if you just had like $1 million? Now, it would be some stupid shit. Now, you know that one item that you kind of like, it's always been kind of fascinating, but you've never bought it because it's like a couple dollars more than you just wholeheartedly feel that they should charge for that fucking thing. Right? And you just never bought it. I would buy something stupid like that. You're like, hey, I don't care that it costs a couple extra dollars now.
I'd buy
Okay,
name brand
Josh is right.
pickups.
And I do actually have an answer to that question.
As
I
do I.
would buy a Stanley 77 dowel making machine complete with all 6 available cutters that it came with for making my own dowels.
Hashtag dreams.
Hashtag dreams. Because that thing, like with all the cutters, typically goes for like $1,000, and that's I can't
seriously,
do that.
how many of the rest of you in this fucking room has an answer with that much fucking confidence and thought put into it? All ready to fucking rock.
Not me, dude. Not me.
That shit is beautiful.
I do.
We
1964 427 Shelby Cobra.
Ooh, 1936 Rolls-Royce Phantom.
DeLorean.
Ooh.
The only thing I'm not sure about is if it's enough. Is I would buy a trip into space.
That should be enough.
No.
Yeah,
Well, in a
maybe.
few years, it will be.
A good ice
Just
cream
wait.
machine.
A heart that works.
Like a professional grade ice cream machine.
I would donate all of my money to the local McDonald's so that I can go get a fucking McFlurry once a fucking year, and the fucking ice cream machine actually worked for fucking 10 minutes.
William Shatner's head on a spike.
Oh, damn.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
Well, I still want to do Chevaux Sahara. That was their 4-wheel drive, and there were only 50 of them ever made. At last count, there are only 16 still existing.
Yeah.
15 ones in my driveway. I don't even know.
86
Then it's
Monte
still
Carlo
existing,
Super
isn't it?
Sport.
That was the fastest, or no, the Grand National. That was the fastest car in 87.
Yep.
But
For like
I'm not
20
stopping
car.
there. I would take it and I would gut it, and I would have Tesla put the engine that he's putting in his freaking
The Plaid?
Minecraft truck.
Put the Plaid engine in there.
No, but seriously,
so.
gut it and put an all electric new engine, super high tech, fucking everything on the inside, but it just looks like a classic 86 Monte Carlo on the outside, nothing fancy.
I never thought I would ever say I want a Ford F-150, but that Ford F-150 Lightning, that all electric joint, it's kind of badass.
Yeah, but new trucks are so damn expensive.
It's not that bad.
Actually, it was back about 1994. I was actually looking at a kit to convert my Chevy Suburban into an electric.
You can get
because it had the 40-gallon gas tank, it actually had the space under there to put a decent-sized battery pack.
Yeah. 40-gallon gas tank. Jesus fucking
Oh
Christ.
yeah, those
Oh
old
my-
Suburbans. Even when back in the day when people were filling up their gas tanks for like $8, it was like $50 for a Suburban. I'm not kidding. It was they have
Holy
huge gas,
shit.
and I'm telling you, when you hit the gas hard enough in those,
You can see the
and they're
nozzle.
running rough, you can just watch that bitch drop.
You can watch the needle go down.
Yes, it's literal.
Here's one for me, QG, B, maybe Jonathan, definitely purple. What's the lowest price you paid for gas?
The lowest?
Yeah.
73 cents a gallon.
Oh, I have to convert it to a freedom unit, don't I?
Yeah.
About $1.89 at Taco Bell.
Hey, back in the day, Kate, those used to be 89 cents.
I know.
Those soft tacos used to be like 89 cents back in the day.
Yeah, you're assuming I'd only bought one.
And they were diesel fuel.
And it would be too.
No,
Yeah, I
green
can't
gas,
remember
you are in need
specifically
of
what
the
it was when I
diesel.
started driving. But I remember the whole everybody being all weirded out about what we were going to do when gas went above 99 cents a gallon because the pumps only had 2 digits.
Yes.
It was like the Y2K problem with gas.
It only had the 2
Y2K.
digits and then so you only had 2 on the whole side, right?
Back when they had to like old flippity flip things, as opposed to like a digital dial.
Oh yeah, that was
they
bad as the
flipped.
Y2K thing.
They used to flip, and then it had a thing that turned. It was like a
Right.
dial with numbers on it, and then
Like a
it started
water meter.
advancing.
I do still want to address the thing of, now that we're paying $3-4 a gallon for gas, can we get rid of that 9/10 thing at the end? I mean, when gas was 35 cents a gallon, and sometimes that was 5/10, and sometimes it was 7/10, yeah, maybe it mattered.
Yeah,
Since
just
it
make
has
it
been
320,
9/10
damn it.
Yeah,
It's a
since it has been
psychological thing
9/10
now.
for about 4 decades and never changed, can we just get rid of it?
Nope, because it's a psychological thing. Marketing will never get rid of
Marketing will never have that.
It's just like
Never.
Walmart, 1888.
I mean,
that's so cheap. Down the road, it's $18.99. It's $19 down the road.
But
12 more cents.
Am I really the only one
Next
who
thing
just
you know-
rounds everything up automatically and is then pleasantly surprised at the register?
That's what I do. Thank you, Kate. Thank you.
But I mean, that's the thing is like, does everyone fall for it? And we're the smart ones?
Yeah.
Because I thought everyone was smart like me.
it.
No.
You still fall for it.
Apparently,
Dave.
no.
You still
There's only
Okay.
a few of us out there.
Yeah. Well,
But,
and on the same lines, the U.S. needs to get rid with the rest of the world, and the shelf price should include the tax.
I
so
agree.
you don't have to try and calculate that before you get to the register.
Yep.
No shop-
Also, there should not be items that are very, very similar, but one of them is in like ounces and the other is in pounds, kind of thing. Where it's like they have one slab of beef and you look, how much is this per pound? Okay, and you look at a similar slab of beef and you're like, wait a minute, but this is per ounce. I can't do that math in my head.
Wait, who charges per?
Yep.
Fuck that. No.
So
Yeah, grocery shopping requires way too much math. I mean, I can do it. I don't have a problem with it. But yeah, when I'm shopping with other people, it's always something I have to point out. It's like most people don't know even how to do the price per unit thing.
I'm hungry. Don't test my base 16 mathematics right now.
I never shop hungry anymore. I just don't do it.
Let me help you guys
Bad
out.
idea.
Let me help all you guys out. I'm a
So
bit
you
of an
always stop
expert.
at McDonald's on your way to the grocery store?
Yes.
I'm a bit of an expert in that.
Don't shop hungry.
This is what you do.
Jimmy
you
John's.
You go to the store. You don't get you don't get the little hand basket. You don't get a cart. You get as much as you can carry, and then get your ass out of there. You don't need nothing else.
That's what I do, man. That's exactly. I go once a week.
Mikey, I want you to have a
On the
toddler in
register.
your house that can eat you out of house and home, like within a day,
Look.
and tell me that I don't need the full freaking.
No,
cart.
hold on. That's
my-
per person, Swede. That's per armful per person.
Okay, even so, I consume a copious amount of ganja, and I'm very hungry more than usual. So perhaps all I can carry in my arms at once is not enough.
You do not understand the
Potato
snacking
chip
power
bags are
of children.
fluffy.
So you guys are taking a couple of things into account, which, quite frankly, don't matter. First of all, Swede, you made your choice as soon as you had that kid. That kid should have a job out in the fields, earning his own damn armful of food, as opposed to
Sewing
just depending on
something,
his
damn it.
parents to feed him at age 7.
5.
5.
I nicknamed my daughter the Snackinator.
That's pretty close to accurate, right there.
And if you feed them, they'll never leave, Sweet. That's the thing.
Man, I miss the days I could eat a shit ton of food.
So, I started
Yeah.
making gravlax, which is like a cured salmon thing. I absolutely fucking love it.
Yes, you made that up.
Yeah, that sounded like it was.
No, he didn't.
No, it didn't. It's a thing.
No,
It's a good thing.
That's
but
one of them.
I gave a whole
Gravlax
fillet of this cured salmon dish to my brother, and his son ate the whole damn thing and said, "Dad, I have a stomach ache. Do you think that fish was off?"
Okay.
That is supposed to be like wafer thin, like almost translucent. Gravlax, nice little thin
I
piece of salmon.
slice it
Get
thin.
yourself some
and
cream cheese or some neuchatel.
I put it on a bagel. Like that's what I do with it. I put it up with cream
What
cheese
are you
and a
supposed to
bagel.
do with it?
Yes,
and some chives.
exactly. And red onions
bagel
and
and lard.
capers.
But like my
Next
nephew
two here, I know all about it.
At least put it
at
on them
8 years
silly little
old-
European cut your cheek biscuits.
At 8 years old, called it fish candy and fucking loved it.
Okay, and why do we talk about cured meat? Obviously, the animal is dead. The cure didn't work.
Oh, I beg to differ. The cure works fine.
Where's
So
the
that just
genesis
means
for
it's
this?
time for Neil to bust out the gefilte fish.
Yeah, well, given that the disease was my hunger, I think the cure worked in.
The
quite
cure
well.
made it better. All better.
Why is everyone moving around? Oh, you're getting all fucking fancy patterny thing going on here.
Isn't that nice? That's very pleasing to my eyes.
Mike
So-
is trying to set us up for doing an around the horn question, and he wants us in a specific order.
Oh,
I
does he?
thought-
I see the question, but I have no the fuck idea what it is.
It's an
I
Ocean's
thought he was
11
like
sort of
lining
thing.
us up by sexuality for a second
okay.
there.
Then
If
I'm
you're-
out.
if
I've
you're-
never seen a
Okay.
fucking
Down the
single
street.
one of those movies.
Any heist movie,
You've never
Neil.
seen any heist movie?
They're all the same movie.
I've not seen any. Like, what do you mean? Any?
Italian
Pink-
job?
Raised in a
Well,
barrel?
I've seen the Pink Panther.
That'll work.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mission Impossible.
Ocean's 11.
Never watched the Mission Impossible. Never watched any of the Oceans.
Okay, I mean, you got the face, you got the getaway driver, you got the man on the
Well,
inside.
the
Like,
beginning
it's a
of a fish
heist.
called Wanda.
What?
I've seen a fish called Wanda. Yep.
The
Not
beginning.
even Point Break? Jesus.
No. Maybe I have seen. I think I did see Point Break.
Okay,
Point
so how
Break's
about?
great.
You had to
I
do a
remember
little far
Point
back,
Break.
but man.
Hold on a sec, guys. So Neil, you're going to go last anyway. So you'll hear a bunch of answers, and then that'll give you some context clues to give your answer.
Okay.
Okay, so he missed your answer before, Bionic Dan, so you go first.
Okay, in Ocean's 11, they had this whole thing where they built a fake set of the vault, right? And they had someone who had to be back there directing all of this action that wasn't real because it wasn't really happening at the vault, right? That's probably my role is the tech geek that works the video there.
The producer.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get another beer.
This requires more beer.
yes, it does.
Well, it's the only role I'm suited for.
Hey, it's my adopted. It's my well. I don't know. Should we make it official,
hey.
Jen? Should I make it official? Adopt you as my official daughter, or what?
I wouldn't mind the Canadian citizenship.
You're really
Are
breaking up. There's
crackly.
something wrong. Yeah,
I know
unplug
what's
your phone.
wrong.
You're on my show.
You have your voice mod on, don't you?
Wait a
Yeah,
minute. I
it's
hadn't
not
thought about
open.
that path. get a Canadian to adopt me, and then I'd have decent health care.
There you go, perps.
Can you be adopted by someone who's like younger than you?
I don't think so.
It has to be true.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking about myself. I'm like, how many people out there are looking to adopt a 45-year-old lesbian?
I don't know.
I've
but
already-
Rags and I
Kate-
have talked.
I've already
There's at least
tried
two
that.
of
It
us.
doesn't work. I gave up at 48.
What? I was about to say, I'd be fucking surprised if there's not a website designed for that shit.
Yeah, Rags and I have talked about how we want to.
Yeah, but not the way we're talking. It's out there, but
No,
Maple
there's
Sugar
a
Daddy.
website for everything.
that's what I'm saying.
Is my
Not like
mic
that.
By the way,
Yeah.
I'm liking using the claw hammer for the bottle opener. If
Well,
I
I
could
don't know what
actually
you're talking
find any
about.
bottles left that needed an opener, I'd have to try that.
Test it. Come up with the most fucked up, weird, farthest from vanilla shit you can just fathom. Type it in. There's a website for that shit. It's never failed. And
Okay,
shit like
we're still on the adopting a lesbian thing. I thought we were really judging me hard for the claw hammer bottle opener.
No, I'm serious. I thought that was seriously cool.
Yeah, me too.
Furry Estelle Getty porn. Go.
As a carpenter, I like that.
Yeah. Well, it's a really good Roman style claw hammer. It's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. It's beautiful.
I'll put it to work at the shop eventually, but for now, I'm missing my bottle opener.
That's $100 bottle opener right there.
I think I paid $20 for this.
Oh, that's not bad then.
And it's an antique.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay, who's hitting a bong right now?
it ain't me.
Nobody, Neil.
Is that like who smelt it, dealt it?
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, where I live, you still need a prescription.
Nothing to see here, folks. Move along. Keep scrolling.
Jen, Tons of Mice has a message for you in the chat.
By the way,
let me
B,
look at the comments.
B, that's the word most heard in the '60s was ear.
Yeah, ear. You trying to pass the ear, man? Take it. I'm choking. I need a drink.
Yeah, cheers.
No, tons
Cheers,
of mice.
right?
I'll give you the Johnson and Johnson.
Cheers.
It's just a single shot. Tons of mice. You don't need a second shot. You'll be right and ready to go, mate.
And it's less effective. And they're worried about how it's going to be affected by the Delta variant that people might have to get like a Pfizer or Moderna booster.
Yeah, pish
J&J,
posh.
that's a smart idea.
Pish
No,
posh.
Honestly, I find most nights I need 4 to 6 shots to really get the job done.
But Dan's talking about being adopted. Rags and I have talked about how our long-term dream is to run a furniture store and repair shop above a bakery run by lesbians. So, if you want to apply for that position, if you get somebody like a partner to go in on with that, let me know. And
Well, I don't know about partnership, but I'll work there. Run the place for you. That'd be
Is there
great.
something specific about the way that lesbians run bakeries?
That doesn't sound amazing to you?
I think it's just.
does it not
aesthetic.
sound amazing to you
Just-
to have
ju-
a gay couple doing furniture repair and a lesbian couple doing baking in the same building? Like, I love that idea. I want that.
I think it's
Whether-
equally as good if it was the other way around.
Whether
The
you
lesbian couple
straight
doing the
guys want to
furniture.
admit it or not, we know how to pound some damn dough. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Okay, I just want to see the case where the lesbian bakers refused to make a wedding cake for the Trump supporters.
And you can believe I know how to stack wood.
I want to be in that episode for whatever it is.
Okay,
that would
okay.
be
I will
fun to do.
sell this
It's
concept.
a shame
I'll sell this
I'm
concept
like
next.
only good at stir fries.
Hey, look, here's the name of your stores.
Call it LTB, lesbian titty bagels.
That's the name of my new band.
Lesbian titty bagels.
Yeah.
This
It's
whole-
originally
LTB.
Dandy the
You can put a
Devil's
little
Doorbell.
G in there too.
Okay, there's a song in there to
Awesome.
the tune of "This Old Man," and I want to make it happen. But this old chair.
It smells like lots of lesbian titty bagels.
Titty bagels.
With a Nick
with a
Snack
poppy
patty
seed
wet.
and a sesame seed and a little salt and pepper.
I guess we leave out the. Oh no! Wait. No, we'd have to leave. No, never mind.
Schmear sour cream.
Or we could go with the play school theme. There's a bear in there and a chair as well.
What?
Not familiar with that one, Gorilla.
You don't know play school? Anyone? Play school?
Yeah, play school.
Whoa.
I know the toys, but I don't know the.
Oh no, not the toy brand. There was a show. It might be a British and Australian thing.
Oh,
kids show.
There's like a million people in the back room now.
If if it's Australian, then it
Anyway.
doesn't exist anyways, right?
Yeah, no, but I think it was originally British and like
Dough
everything, we
fisters,
stole
large
it.
wood shop.
Mikey, this is why people don't tell you about their dreams.
Just holding back any jokes about yeast.
Man, I'm telling you right now, I'm in on that shit. I want to help. I'll go steal
whole
some money.
chair
We
is
gotta get
going
back to the
down.
heist.
This little chair is going down.
So you want to go get your breakfast donuts right under the morning wood?
Damn right.
Hey, you can play ring toss. Where's my mind at?
You guys are ridiculous.
Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
On that note, I need to go.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna go play donut ring toss now with himself.
Yeah. No, I have to go mentally prepare myself to go spend the weekend with my fundamentalist parents.
Before you leave, do you want to answer the question about your role in the heist?
Oh yeah. Well, obviously he's the money man.
I would be the Mini Cooper driver.
I knew you were going to say the wheelman. I knew it.
He'd be
You
the
remember
person
which
that
movie
upfronts
the
cash for
Mini Cooper is in?
Yeah, that's the one with the Wahlberg guy in it.
Yeah, the Italian Job.
The Italian Job. Yeah. I saw a little bit of that.
Oh,
All right.
so now it comes out. You've seen bits and pieces of heist movies.
I just want to clarify something so you don't all think I'm insane. I'm going to tell you the lyrics. I'm not going to sing it, but this is the lyrics to the theme tune of a song that every Australian child till to this day watches every morning
take
and
notes.
every afternoon. I think they've stopped the lyrics though now, and it's just the music. But here's the words. There's a bear in there and a chair as well. People with games and stories to tell. Open wide, come inside. It's play school.
Giggity.
Exactly.
Wow.
Giggity.
All right.
Anyway,
There's something
on that
so
note-
wrong with that, but anyway.
So I don't know what to say other than maybe pray for me for this week. No, I don't know. For this
We
weekend,
will drink for you.
Yeah, drink for me, please.
I really feel like a Christian wrote that, Sammy, because the Christians are the first ones to say that some comic book cover or Disney cover looks like a penis or vagina or something or boobs.
Oh, that was the
So it was
the
probably
Little
a
Mermaid.
Christian that wrote that.
Or the head of the Tao if you're into 40K.
We can clear this up real quick. You know what an atheist prayer is, right? It's a notification.
Raising your,
It's a
glass of
notification of availability.
Uh.
I'm gonna fucking call you and I'm gonna tell you I got your fucking back. That's a prayer right there. You need something to happen, I got you. Call me.
So yeah, I may jump into chats and be like, ah.
Sweet, I'll evolve for you.
All right, thank you.
Well, you can drop by mine anytime too. We'll.
You're in my thoughts, sweet.
Be well.
All right. Have a good night,
Peace out,
everyone.
buddy.
Hey, Christian! Christian on Twitch.
Christian, what's up?
Nope, sorry.
Look at me
Okay.
go. I'm becoming a drug-resistant staph infection. This is for you, Swede.
A drug-resistant staph infection.
AFK just for a second.
So I'm
I told him I'd evolve for him.
because I got a bottle of scotch and I paid good money for it, and I ended up not liking it. And I hate that. but at the same time,
what is it?
It's Glenmorangie. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Glenmorangie.
Glenmorangie. Yeah, I don't like it very much, but I found if I add like 2 shots to a beer, like it becomes amazing. Like it's great.
That's kind of like a Boilermaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I picked up this stuff, which is also really expensive, which is the Macallan 12.
I'll try that. Next time.
Very good. Very good. This is the small bottle, 375 mils, and it was just under $90.
Nice. This is 750 mils, and it's.
I looked at that one. It was over 200. I was like, yeah, no.
I've come up with a new drink.
Like I'm normally a cognac guy, but
cognac's good.
I want to try some different things, you know.
It's funny. Like until tonight, I'd only ever read the name of that whiskey or scotch or whatever it is. I always thought it was Glenmorangie. I don't know why.
No, it's Glenmorangie.
Huh. Well, it's always weird.
Glenlivet, Glenfiddich, Glenmorangie. They're all the. But I'll take a Glenlivet or a Glenfiddich over the Morangie any time.
Well,
I'll try those.
Where people put that emphasis and from which culture and all. I always find that fascinating, that language stuff with why people pronounce things certain ways. I remember like twitching the first time I heard someone say Patronus in the Harry Potter movies, because to my eyes that word said Patronus.
I pronounced Hermione wrong for like the first 2 years that book was out, so you know.
Patronus, blended Scotch whiskey. What that? Well, I guess Johnny Walker and stuff. There's people out there that actually drink that swill, but hey.
I am such a cheapo when it comes to alcohol. I never spend more than $15.
Oh, Jen, that reminds me. I found something for you at an antique store today. Hold on. I'm going to send it to you later. Let me go get it.
Oh.
My Patronus is a toaster.
Here's
the problem. Too many
that
toasters.
reminds me of something about you.
Christian. Hi, Christian.
I usually buy the
When you say
winter
something
Canadian.
the moment you say something so Jen that it causes your DM to vacate the frame.
Well, I certainly have developed an immunity to cheap liquor. I really enjoy myself a nice cognac. I want some fucking
Good
Remy.
cognac is
Just
good.
like Remy, twist of some fresh lime, a little bit of Sprite, shake it up, some ice, bam. Oh, fucking delicious.
Down the neck.
I'm all about that cheap, strong booze.
I'll take a 4 Loko to the head. I ain't too proud.
There's a big difference between just a sipping whiskey and something that you're gonna, mix with a sweet mixer.
Right. Those are the Johnny Walkers that you mix. You don't mix Macallan. No, that's a 2-finger sipper is what that is.
Yeah, I usually get the Windsor Canadian. I'm usually mixing it with ginger ale. But I came up with a new drink, the Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Put a double shot of that in a pint of iced tea. So I'm going to call that a Dragon Ball tea from now on.
Dragon Ball
Oh,
tea.
nice purple.
That
Nice.
is fucking brilliant.
That is fucking brilliant. I love it, man.
I like that.
Props.
I like that.
Is that a Revenant's Flask?
It's Revenant's Flask.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Silverbone rat gut.
Nice.
Well, I mean, it's kind of what I was always imagining whenever you mentioned Revenant having a flask. You know.
Yeah.
I was told that I had to go to a wedding that was full of hyper-religious people that didn't drink.
Worst.
Oh.
And I ended up not having to go, but my girlfriend at the time bought me 2 flasks to see which one would fit best inside my jacket coat. So I was like, she's like, yeah, just pick out one of them. I was like, hey, 2 pockets, 2 flasks. Fuck are you talking about? Why would I decide? I'm keeping both of these. Think I'm going in there 1 flask?
So did you spike the punch or keep it all to yourself?
I ended up not having to go, which was the best part. So then I just kept the flasks.
Who's yawning?
Which is great for the which is
I'm
great
sorry.
which is great for the movie theater, by the way.
All right. All this talk about the good scotch, I gotta have some now.
You know what, Neil? You've earned it. Go ahead and pour yourself a couple fingers.
On ice or not?
No, fuck no. No! You don't put single malt scotch on ice. What's wrong with you?
You gotta activate it with the spring water, dog.
I do, and I have some water here.
Is the round the horn question still valid?
It seems to be stalled out.
We haven't started
Nobody's
it
fucking
really.
doing it.
No, we got two people in.
Now, see, I want to go and get drunk now, but I'm supposed to start a show in an hour and a half.
I'm not seeing a conflict.
Is that going to be a problem?
Yes, if I have to run the show, I don't mind getting drunk in someone else's stream when they can mute me. But if I'm supposed to be in control of things and I've had too many, that can get to be a problem.
You'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
You could be like Nat One Heroes, where we show up like 2 drinks in already.
No,
Where you show up 2 drinks in. Excuse
Like I say,
you.
as long as there's someone else who can boot me from the stream if I start to go too far, fine.
Yeah, if I ever start being racist against drows, kick me.
All right, so I just added my shot of water because that's what you do.
I will do that next time. Okay.
Yeah, it activates it.
Yeah. Give it a little mix.
Grog.
Oh man.
Get that down
Whiskey in the water.
Oh man, this is.
Yeah, I still have a container of drunk beers in the fridge.
Neil,
You know what, Neil? That's how
it
I
goes in your
felt
mouth.
That's how I felt the last time I came home from Colorado. Just like that.
We don't have. I don't. You know, it's weird. I don't even have Scotch glasses. I've seen some really cool ones. The way they're designed is they sit on an angle. They're fucking cool.
Drink the liquor.
I'm about to.
He's savoring the moment, Mikey.
You quit talking about it. Let me live vicariously through your sip.
Let him savor it then.
Mikey,
Hold on. Full screen.
especially if you're living vicariously, you have to understand that it's more than one sense involved.
Look at that.
Oh, warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Yeah, that's a good whiskey face.
Oh man.
It's Scotch.
Skull.
Why said
Now
the
you
na-
can hug it.
My said the name of our heist movie is 2 Pockets, 2 Flasks.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait.
I've got a dip.
Two girls, one heist.
No.
We are not going. I swear to God, I'll leave.
No.
We are not going.
Apparently, that was chocolate soft serve. By the way,
I was the only person waiting for that one.
I have always maintained that was fake and it was chocolate pudding.
yeah,
And I
no,
will
it's
not
chocolate
allow
soft
anyone to tell me otherwise.
Just, I'm just like,
Someone
well, how the
tricked
hell
me
did they
into
get it
looking
up
at
there?
it. I couldn't look away.
Yeah,
This
I
is
had
all
a friend
soft
who
serve.
brought it up without me knowing what it was. And
I mean, there's brain
No.
freeze, but what is it when it's up your ass? It's like
Anal
chocolate
freeze.
soft serve, anal freeze, anal freeze,
ooh,
butt freeze. But anyway, Jonathan,
in your
one
ass,
day,
dog.
Jonathan,
there was
one
actually
day.
a health warning out last month warning women not to put ice cubes up their vagina to combat the heat.
Oh,
Oh my
it
God.
went further than ice cubes. It said, "Don't put popsicles up there." And I wish I was kidding. It said
QG.
seriously, like.
I mean,
Yeah.
that could make for a fun night, but not the point.
This sounds like a love line call gone so wrong.
Why is
Fuck.
it spicy?
I'm just
Why is the
fantasizing
water
about girls
spicy?
putting popsicles up there now. That's all I'm doing.
Why is
Tonight
it
on
spicy?
Dateline, woman puts popsicle up her vagina.
So if it's ice cream and colon, is that like Stone Colon Creamery?
Oh,
Neil, did you have a question for me?
Sorry, I've been hanging around Kate too much. I apologize.
Hey,
I'll be,
there's no such thing as hanging around me too much.
I'll
I
be over
agree.
here by Kate.
I appreciate the colon jokes too.
Yes, Jonathan, it was more or less not a question, but a statement is what it was. You're not on the West Coast, are you?
I'm in Alabama, Neil.
That's right. That's
He's
right.
on the South Coast.
Yeah, he's
I'm
way
in the
above-
town of Bumfuck.
Okay, well then one of these days, my friend, we do have to get together because you and I are going to share a bottle of really good scotch.
I would enjoy that. Really good scotch and crepes.
And yeah, that's right. You promised to make me crepes.
Yeah, we'll make you crepes.
Neil,
All
are
right,
you gonna
all
do it live on a Nat One Heroes episode?
We could do that. I could be like a guest on your guys' Net One.
Actually, would you? Would you want to?
Sure.
He knows his way around some dice.
Yeah, I used to play D&D and GURPS and all kinds of shit like that.
I have an onboarding document I'll send you.
Okay.
And that makes this whole operation sound a lot more professional than it actually is. So
No, I've seen it. I've seen it. It's nothing.
What is your name? Thank you for filling out the form.
You're in.
But no, what is your quest?
You said you're in. Sorry.
The Aeon Hag is actually the protagonist. The end. That's all it says. I don't get it.
No, the fifth element was love the whole time.
But no, seriously, John, like you and I could put away a good bottle of Oban.
Yeah.
The real
have you ever had Oban?
I have not. This is my first real experience with a scotch, and like I said, I've been using it as a mixer with my beers. So,
doing it as a Boilermaker, shit, yeah, it's okay. Cheap scotch is good for that. Any cheap whiskey really is good for that. For Boilermakers.
Yeah, honestly.
They got a name for the winners in the world.
Oh, Arden of Eden is actually going to be a guest
I want a
on
name
the
when I
11th.
lose. Drink scotch whiskey all night long. I gotta go listen to some Steely Dan now.
I feel bad for Arden, but I'm gonna have to interrogate Arden.
Why?
In the show.
Oh, okay.
Revenant's gonna have.
Oh, that's right. I got to talk to Arden about making little icon-y things because I want to do memberships on YouTube where people can become a member.
Yeah.
And I want to and I have some ideas for some little tiny little icons that you can use, when you're a member or whatever. So apparently she can do those. So I'd like to talk to her about that.
That she can.
And Mikey, we got to get together. And
We
talk
gotta
about
get together. We are
that merch
awful.
store. Yeah, I know. But
We are the worst. We'll eventually, guys. Eventually,
I would buy Neil the 604 Atheist, merchandise.
I've offered
Merchandise.
to.
I could make special ones for you.
Could we get like Neil branded special gummies? Is there any way that could happen?
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
Little bandana gummies,
like
that's
little
fucking money.
Gummy slabs in the shape of his face that we bite into.
Ow!
No, just have them all shaped like the atheist symbol.
Oh.
And print 604 in the middle of it.
You can do my little logo.
Little bandanas and little beer
Neil's
cans.
head
Come
in
on.
half much better than the atheist symbol.
Bandanas
Yo,
and beer cans.
I'm gonna-
and then per bag you get one bottle of scotch.
I'm
Brewmaster Gummy
It's the big
Man.
one.
I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna.
You sound
I'm
tired,
really
Jen.
sleepy. Yeah,
That's
I'm
it,
not.
Jen.
Yeah, I'm not doing too well. Can
Aw.
I shout something out?
Of course you can.
Okay.
$10.
Nobody steps on my daughter. You let her finish her shilling.
Hi, I'm Genesis Undead. You can find me on the Genesis Undead YouTube channel where I do impressions, where I talk about the news, how we're all fucked, and basically how everything is nihilism. Okay, we live in a society. You can catch me at Nat One Heroes, where I play a character named Dr. Revenant III. You can catch me on the Nat One Heroes YouTube channel or on Twitch with Nat ONE Heroes, where we are doing live shows. If you haven't seen any of our episodes, our 13th and 14th and 15th, right?
15, 16.
15th and 16th episodes are recap episodes. And it recaps everything that we've done so far. We have a lot of unreleased episodes. Those will be coming out eventually. Yeah. hopefully the co-hosts of Not One Heroes, who are also here on the show right now, will go into bigger details on their roles as to what they do on the show.
I don't do anything.
That's not true. This is like basically your thing. Yeah, bye. I'm really sleepy.
Good night.
Go to bed, Jen.
Wait, where's my mouse? Oh, come on.
Oh, damn. Go to bed, Jen.
Yeah. No wrapping up the mouse can never mind. Anyway, so
okay, bye.
Bye. Also, Atheist Gorilla has to bail on us too. So
see you guys. Love you all.
See you.
Love you.
Bye.
See you.
See you.
Bye, Sammy. Love you, buddy.
See you.
All right.
Actually,
Mikey, just put me in twice so that we can have like a good spread of.
well, I'm being called
videos.
away now too, so I've got to drop out here.
Aw, purple.
There's
All
one
right.
in the bucket.
Sorry.
It's disappointing.
Bye, Purple.
See you, Purple.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can stay.
Well, like I
But we
said,
were gonna have
if anybody
6.
wants to, I'll be starting up my show in an hour and a half. So I just got some things I got to take care of before then.
I plan to be asleep, so I won't make it, but I'll check it out when I'm working tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of times I plan to be asleep, and that never works.
Tell me about it.
Hey, Purple,
Okay.
before you go, what's your role in the heist?
I'd probably just be the distraction.
There you go.
I could totally see that too.
Ah, my lumbago. I need assistance right now.
There's somebody passed out on the craps table.
Awesome.
Yeah, isn't that purple?
Oh my god.
That's so funny. All right, so who else hasn't answered this question?
I do. I'd be the lookout.
Lookout. Okay.
Yeah, like I would dress up in coveralls and a hat and just, act like a janitor and just be the lookout.
Now, one thing about you being the janitor, how good can you whistle? Because I know I am on good authority that. Okay.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Ow!
Not great.
God, that was just horribly mean.
That would be that'd be a funny narrative thing. Is like,
hang on.
Why'd you get rid of him? He was a great janitor. Motherfucker couldn't whistle worth a damn.
Well, that would like Jonathan's got to give us like the signal when it's all clear to start the heist, but his whistle's so terrible. It's like, just go, let's go. Fuck it.
You already know that somebody's trying to whistle and they can't. It's just that wet spitting like.
Yo, y'all hear that wet spitting sound? I think we're in the clear.
Oh my god.
Send a new guy at the orgy.
Tons of mice. I was only the new guy at an orgy once.
Because after that, you weren't new anymore.
No, nobody's new after the first time.
I got
Doesn't even matter if
invited-
you don't get involved.
I got invited to a 3-way once, and I didn't quite realize that's what it was until after I'd said no.
Oh.
Oh.
Ain't that a bitch?
Well, no, but see, that's the thing, though, is like, I'm a lesbian, and sure, his wife was kind of nice, but...
Oh, you had a couple unicorn hunting.
Oh no. No.
Unicorn hunting, really?
No.
And the thing is, they're kind of just a little bit my downstairs neighbors. So, you know...
No, you don't want to start that. You'll be like your life till you move away. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Never. That's like fucking a coworker that we're a place you're not
Yep.
going to leave. Don't do it.
Never should
Nope.
leave sleep.
Bad idea.
Yeah.
Been there once.
Yes,
Yeah, no, if they
done
ask you
it.
that, just go. That's all you
Oh,
gotta
try.
do.
I was at an Amazon. I was screwing 2 different women in the same building, and they knew each other. That was awkward.
Oh.
I can,
Good
I
job,
can-
B.
I
But
can
it
either
was an open thing. There was no relationship. It was casual sex. Both, and they knew that I could see other people and shit. It was not. I was not dating anybody. You know.
Can confirm.
So-
Don't shit where you eat.
Don't get your meat where you
No.
make your bread.
Don't
I'm
dip in the
AFK for a few
company
minutes.
ink.
I'll be back.
Okay, now it just sounds filthy again.
Don't eat soft serve where you get your. Never mind.
What? What the hell road are we going down here, people?
It was a two girls, one cup.
The old dirt road. Never mind.
Not my fault.
That old dirt road. Red dirt road.
Are there? Can someone list
Crimson
off?
Highway.
Eesh. Can someone list off like all of the available roles in a heist?
No, because it depends on your movie. Like it depends on your heist setup. Like there's always the tech guy.
I
there's
know.
the driver.
I know
the
what I
man on
want
the
to be.
inside. Okay.
I just want to say. So when I was in the army, my first job was dealing with all the weapons in supply. So I should be in charge of all the weapons.
You know what?
Cleaning them, maintaining them, handing them out.
Obvious choice for
the muscle.
No, B's part of the heist, but B is the spot. Was
I'm
like
the muscle.
It'd be like, hey, you know
Right.
what? Before we go in there, we gotta go see B. And B's got like this normal like pawn shop, but she's got like the red.
supplier.
Yeah, she's got the whole like that was like my favorite scene in fucking Boondock Saints when
That's a great movie.
when they just started playing the porn music when they were going through the fucking.
I love that movie.
That's
I've never
shot.
watched
I have
it.
it. I should watch it again. It's on my show.
Oh, it's so good.
It is. It's a good movie.
The thing is that
Yes,
every
Neil, I
time
agree.
every time I try to think of it, what pops into my head instead are memories of Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Another great movie, though.
Yeah, but clearly not the same.
No. No. What the hell is that noise?
That's my incoming text message sound.
You're kidding me. That's
No,
awesome.
I took it out of Invader Zim.
That's fucking beautiful. I thought that's what that was.
What an amazing show, by the way.
Yeah, Zim? Fucking
Daggett killed it.
Daggett. That's like the old Star.
This is Battlestar Galactica.
Back to Battlestar Galactica, the little fucking dog.
Yeah.
No, Daggett from Angry Beavers, who's also the voice of Zim.
Oh, right.
I love that cartoon.
See, I was gonna my answer to the Around the Horn because I'm not sure if everyone.
We should just answer. at
Rags
this point.
is here. Send Rags a link. I'm not going to be too much longer live, but because honestly, guys, tomorrow it's so stupid. They should have given us tomorrow off because
I
get
know.
Canada Day on the Thursday, and then I got to go back to work on Friday, and then a weekend. And except the two other bosses that have keys to the place decided to take tomorrow off. So I'm the lucky one that has to go in and open the fucking place up in the morning. So I actually got to be there half an hour earlier than usual.
Boo!
So I got to be at work at 4:30 a.m. No, I'm not bouncing. I'll hang around for a while. Yeah, I'm trying to be. That's one of the things they actually like about me. And the other fact that they like about me is I'm responsible for making them a couple $1 million a year in antifreeze sales. So, yeah, but they pay me well to do that, so it's okay.
Is this
Anyway.
like under the table antifreeze sales?
No,
Like, are you
it's
selling
not.
it to like
on the street?
Yeah.
Yeah. I run down to the little backyard shop and down the road, and I go, hey, you want to buy some Eco Freeze?
You want some R134A alpha?
No, that's for air conditioning.
I was like, what do you use ethylene glycol for that's illegal?
Propylene glycol.
Propylene is edible.
Got it all.
Propylene glycol is in almost everything you
I
eat
got
and
all
drink.
your glycols. You need glycols called Glycol Meal.
I got
I'm
your
your guy.
glycols
I'm your
right
guy.
here.
Canadian glycol. That's
Canadian
made from
glycol.
beaver butt glands.
All glycols are us.
Sorry, Rex. That was me. Me and Mikey always. I see you sitting there, and Mikey didn't let you in, so I'll let him in. And then Mikey lets you, and then I boot you out, and then
Hi, Rex.
You know, I think
sitting atop the human.
I think it's
something on top of the
Cute
human.
baby.
I think it's literally, like that Kevin James joke about the fucking like when someone's unlocking the door for you and then you both go at the same time. It's like, no, wait, I'm gonna push the unlock and then you open the hand and push it. No, you put, and then that's us trying to get anybody into the show every time.
Hold on. Just wait.
your car's looking real thirsty there.
Rags, I told them about the furniture shop lesbian bakery dream.
I was just telling somebody about that at work before I left.
This needs to happen. This has to
You guys
happen.
are fucking adorable.
They're trying to start a thing here.
Now I wish I could bake. I'm an artist with a computer. I'm
I'll
not a
teach
get
you how
baked?
to bake. I will teach you.
I
how
think
to
you
bake.
know
That's
how
no
to
problem.
smoke weed already.
You know how to
I
bake.
know how to
You know how to
get
bake.
baked.
You know how to smoke weed and scoff at customers. You got like 90% of it down.
Exactly.
So it looks
fair
like
enough, then.
Yeah,
It
I'm
looks
just
like-
gonna get high and
I
do
can do
customer
that much.
service.
That's
my
actually
gig.
There you
Totally in
go.
my wheelhouse. What you just said.
Okay, I just had all of this talk about weed and booze and stuff. I just had a great fucking idea.
Okay.
We shall get high and drunk.
I'm gonna do a tour where I can go meet everyone, everyone, and it's how are we getting fucked up tour. So I can go smoke copious amount of weed with
Well,
weed
I
with
think
cake.
clearly,
Yeah,
with
do
Rags
every
and I
other,
being
Neil.
close together, you got to have both of us together meeting you. So
Hey,
Yeah,
just
obviously.
That would
Neil,
be
if you-
optimum.
if you could work it out when you get to me, so it's at the weed point, that would be great. Because I
Oh,
don't really
fuck.
drink much.
I'll
I'd
go
rather just
booze,
get high.
Weed, booze,
Yeah,
weed,
yeah.
booze.
There you
I
go.
don't care.
Yeah. Mix it up.
Whatever
Mix it
way
up
we're
a little
getting
bit.
fucked
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
we're getting fucked up.
There you
Ecstasy.
go.
Oops, what happened in Las Vegas?
I don't know, but it's staying there.
He's gonna go do rails with the Pope.
One drug I will not touch in any form is
Is
cocaine.
the Pope?
No shit.
Oh.
Yep.
The Pope. I won't touch him either. Don't worry.
Yes, he is a
Do not
horrible
touch the
drug.
Pope,
Do
no.
not touch him. It's a fact.
I have seen cocaine destroy too many people I care about. I will
And
not
PCP.
go near. Well, I've never seen.
Oh.
Nobody around here really did PCP that
I've
I
had
knew of.
2
I
students on
got a
PCP.
bit of a personal grudge against crack. I'm sure you've heard me tell the stories before.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
That's crack cocaine though, so it's still the
Yeah,
same.
I put it in
yeah.
the same category as cocaine.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Rex. I asked
Yeah.
everyone else earlier, but how was your Pride Month?
My Pride Month was lovely. I kicked it off with the nonprofits this month. Woo! Pride Month episode.
I'm so glad you got involved with that, Rex. Honestly.
Dude, it's so much fun, and I'm gonna
It
be
is.
filming another one for them this coming Wednesday.
nice.
I'm back
Yeah.
on the 14th.
Nice.
I've been holding
One
out.
day.
I've been holding out until Neil came back. They don't know that, but they figured it out.
Well, I've
One
been
thing that I
having a-
love is other than Jenna, like all of my friends that are like, you should do the nonprofits. I've never gotten to do a show with any of them. It's all people I don't know, and I'm just like, hi, new friends. I guess we're gonna talk.
That's how you got to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know Malty now, and Martin, and
True.
Puck, and
Okay,
everybody,
fair.
right?
I've known Malty, but no, I didn't know Martin until I did the show with him. I had never actually spoken to Laura McGee until I did the show with her.
Right. Laura's great. Martin's great.
Oh God, they're so like the people that I was on that show with were such sweethearts, and they were so much fun. It's gonna be good. Anyway, it's gonna be the episode that comes out this coming Sunday. So what? A week from 9 days from now, it will be the next episode that I'll be on. But no, other than that, like Pride Month was good. I started a new job and I work in a very queer friendly space. Oh, by the way, baby, my boss told me tonight when you come see me next, they're taking care of everything for us. You're coming to the
Aw.
restaurant and
Wow.
we're doing like 4 courses and it's all in the house.
Nice.
Fuck, why can't I be a part of that?
Hey,
You had me at
remember,
4 courses.
remember when the 3 of us were in this poly thing?
You remember that?
I remember there being an offer on the table, Mikey. Yes.
Something
That's
about
true.
steak. Now Mikey is LGBT. Got it.
Right? Look, it
Look.
takes what it takes for people.
Fondue, actually, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I work at a
Ooh,
fondue
I like
restaurant. now.
fondue.
Yeah, I work at a fondue place.
You know
now.
what? I just don't want all that extra fondue to just spoil. So I'm gonna go with
Right.
them and help them eat it.
Oh, well, I've got
Uh,
some bananas
Huh.
Foster right here that were
Okay,
just left over. So
Oh.
I'm gonna.
Really important thing. Right, Grill here is coming up with names for our joint business venture.
Shit, I just licked the TV screen. Damn it. I really am high.
Boards and breads, dowels and donuts,
Mm.
couches and croissants, hand planes and pies.
Ooh, I like hand planes and pies.
Hand planes.
There
Hand
was
planes and hand pies.
Trying to say that one 10 times fast.
Right?
No.
Nope.
Dowels and
Yeah.
bread.
Nope.
Owls and donuts.
Um,
That's my favorite one.
Dowels and donuts. Oh no! Or you could go super classy and just have it be one enigmatic name, like the cutting board.
Oh,
Or
you know what? I really like that. That's actually really good.
I'm a marketing goddamn genius.
Yes, and on the
I don't know if you're
weekends,
goddamned, but yeah.
on the weekends we shove all the furniture to the side and have a drag show.
This was good too. Shavings and shavings.
Shavings and shavings.
There it is.
Damn it, tons of mice.
There it is.
Stop being smarter than me and stop being funnier than me. I hate you.
There it is. He nailed it.
Do you love how Tons of Mice doesn't even have to show up into the actual discussion to be better than us?
We literally had to stop keeping score because of Tons of Mice.
I want Tons of Mice to be a part of one of these after parties
No
one
shit.
day. To actually be in here with us.
I'm working on it.
Could call it shellacking and whacking, but I don't know.
Tons of mice. Tons of mice. If you will pop in here, I will send $20 to the charity of your choice.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's a Ken Mike issue.
You know what?
Ooh,
I'll match
getting
it for
money
10.
for it. Now he's
That's
like Matt
$30
Dillahunty.
now.
Sorry?
Oh, I just said if you go 20, I'll go 10. So
Yep,
that's
yep.
Oh, that's $30. Man.
$30. Tons of mice.
Okay,
The
$30.
charity of your choice.
Tons of mice. Do we hear $30?
No,
He
just
disappeared.
typing something like incisive and way more clever than I'll.
There's
ever
going to be a witticism here in a minute, and I'm going to love it.
So one thing I would warn you guys with Tons of Mice is when he goes quiet, that's when you worry.
Right? That's when you know you're in trouble.
Hey, do you guys want to do like the shop naked? We could call it buffing. I'm sorry, I'm still coming up with names.
No, that's good.
That's actually really good.
No, it should be really. It should be.
Buffings.
It should just be all modern in there, and just call it buff.
I just before we continue, I do want to remind people sort of that today is Canada Day here in Canada, obviously. But we are sort of low key about it because of what has happened with our Indigenous peoples here, with all the different residential schools and stuff like that, and all the bodies that were found. And I am also all super chats tonight that anyone sends are going to the NCTR, which is the National Center for Truth and Reconciliation, to help support our Indigenous folks during their.
There you go.
Well, we're all sort of dealing with this horrifying discovery.
Wow.
And whatnot. So any
That's
super chats
awesome,
tonight
Neil.
will be being donated to this, along with whatever I decide to donate. So I'm probably throwing about $50 to $100 myself. So if I can get that matched, and we're actually on a good start to that. We've got over $60 already. So
Nice.
then we'll send them a couple $100 towards that for sure. Oh, thanks, Rags.
Yeah,
Aw,
absolutely.
Rags, that's nice.
So yeah, and you can find that if you're on Twitter. You can head over to Courtney Hurd, or also known as Godless Mom. She's got the link there if you just want to do one on your own as well. Okay, so every child matters, and it is Canada Day. And I when I think about it, I still get sick to my stomach when I think about it, because it's a horrifying thing to know that was being hidden from the public here in Canada. And everyone likes to think of us Canadians as being decent folks, but you know what? There's
Didn't
a lot of
start that way.
a-holes here.
Well,
there's
you know,
that
Neil,
was
I
in the
hate to
70s, dude. It was during
Neil,
my
I hate
lifetime.
to say it, but now you know how I feel, because I feel sick to my stomach to what we did to the natives. So I get it.
Right.
And continue to do. It's ridiculous.
Thank you, Jonathan. Here comes the Rags and Jonathan war off again.
No, that was far too sobering for me to do that.
We're not doing it tonight.
No, you know, you didn't have to the last time. I understand.
No, but
no. That last time was hilarious.
It was fun. It was fun. I talk about it all the time, and people are like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yeah." You know what? I got really good friends. That's what it boils down to.
Yep.
I love how I beat him with a lower number at the end of it, though.
But it was a perfect number. I was so mad. I was like, nothing I do, like there.
You got tons of mice.
Exactly. You have to know when to put the button on the bit, right? Like you have to know when you're never going to get a bigger laugh than that. And that was it. It was like,
that's one of the things I love about our friends group.
I love the drum circles. There's a couple going on. One actually happened in the park here where I live. A little drum circle.
Oh man, I would love to
pretty
go.
cool. Yeah, they're really neat.
If you're in the Midwest, by the way, the Gathering of Four Directions should be happening in Ohio sometime within the next couple of weeks. I haven't been there in several years, but
I'm in Cincinnati.
It's in oh my god, okay. It usually happens. I think just actually no, it's in between Columbus and Cincinnati where it happens.
Probably Dayton.
Yeah, it's not Dayton. Oh god, I'm trying to think. It was literally it's in the middle of nowhere. But it
There's
happens.
a lot of those around
Happens,
Ohio.
I know, but it happens in a historic site, and there's lots of tribal representation. A lot of people who are offering storytelling, but also people who are just tribal representatives who will sit down with you. Most of them are going to be Shawnee. You'll have a few other Midwestern tribes there, but they bring in dancers, they bring in singers. And it's specifically a public education event, but it's also a spiritual event for the people involved. Check it out if you live in the area and you've never been. It's awesome. I used to go every year. It's fantastic.
Sorry, Mikey. I think we can get rid of the around the horn thing for now.
Okay. Oh wait,
We're
what
all
was the around the horn question?
What would your job be in the heist?
What would your role be in the heist movie?
What?
Yeah. Okay.
I missed it.
Hostage.
I just noticed your name, B. B buzzed.
I changed about 10 minutes ago.
Nice. And that's why I just noticed because I'm already buzzed.
Right.
And now with some very good scotch too. So.
There you go, buddy.
Mm.
I get it. I have some really good coffee.
Yeah, Rags. Jonathan and I were talking that we're definitely going to have to do a get together, and put away a bottle of really good. I'll as soon as I get there, we'll head to the liquor store and I'll pick up the most expensive bottle of Oban that we can find.
I love Oban.
I know it's like that, and the Glenlivet are probably my favorites.
Okay,
but
I'll
this
pick
is
up some of the good local brews. Then.
But this has quickly become a favorite, the Macallan.
Yeah,
So,
and I like the 12. I like the 12 more than I like the 18.
well, you know what? I like the younger ones too because they have that potency to them. They're not so washed out, I guess would be the expression. But
Yeah, I think.
And double cask at least. If you can find triple, which Oban is famous for, it's triple cask, ending in the porter cask, usually, is so good.
Yeah, you missed it, but earlier Neil and I were talking about how this bottle had been relegated
You
to
have
making
to be-
Boilermakers.
That's Glenmorangie, isn't it?
Glenmorangie is what it's actually pronounced.
I'm sorry. Forgive my pronunciation.
You're trying to read the letters,
Came up once
and that's the
tonight, and that's how I pronounced it too, because I'd only ever read it.
Yeah,
okay.
I've sold a lot of it mispronouncing it. So I just saw the edge of the label and I was like, I know that bottle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I never sold anything high proof back when I sold fancy shit. It was all wine, beer, cheese, and chocolates.
I'm good with all of it.
It wasn't a bad job.
Bring me the wine, beer, cheese, and chocolate.
Also, like fig cakes and almonds and stuff.
It's got to be red wine though, because that stuff actually will clean out your arteries.
Oh, and charcuterie.
You're worried that much.
That was a good job, except for the pay.
I'm done. Right now, my arteries are like, we gotta switch routes. This one's plugged and this one's plugged.
Well, the fig cake wasn't necessarily bad for you.
Well, bad for the figs.
No. What?
So was she.
That's not even how you fucking pronounce it. No.
You know he Googled that shit, and that's what he found by accident.
I'm convinced that Tons of Mice is Google.
Yeah. But yeah, you'll have to be there too, Rex, because I want to sit with you guys and do an entire bottle of some really good stuff, and maybe break out a doobie or two, and we'll just make a fucking awesome night of it, you know?
Yep. Scotch, weed, good food. I have a guitar here.
Grapes.
Grapes.
Oh yeah, I
Grapes.
promised grapes. I promised grapes.
You did.
I was told there would be crepes.
And I will eat crepes anytime.
I have to get a new crepe pan though. My last one died.
Oh
no.
Maybe I can bring one.
If somebody wants to sing Danny Boy for it, I would appreciate that. But
how do you kill a crepe pan?
Oh, Danny Boy.
There we go.
Actually, that's a good question. Hold on.
on.
The pan is too hot.
The pan is too hot.
How do you
The pan is too hot. Oh.
How do you wreck a crepe pan?
You live with an 82-year-old woman who didn't have much sense to begin with.
Right.
Say no more.
And
I
then
love her. I love her. I
That
love her to
does it
death.
every
I would
time.
do anything for her.
It's always the old ladies.
She is a lot of work.
You want to see the secret? My pancakes. Check this shit out.
And
I scramble my eggs with a sharp knife in the pan.
There's a DeWalt drill on the counter.
you see, I kept having all this liquid build up in here, so I put a drainage hole.
Josh, don't even joke because I don't have a hand mixer, so I use my cordless drill. With
I
one
was
of the
just
mixer
about
things.
to say, my
Do the
hand
same
mixer
fucking-
died, so I put it on the end of a cordless drill.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever works, man. Makes a mess, but whatever
I
works.
use a whisk.
I've seen some.
Turn the dial down.
Can't be
I've seen
bothered.
some creative uses for cordless drills, like for dildos. Also, I've heard sawzalls are good because they have the. Never mind.
They go in
Oh,
and
yeah.
out.
Katie.
They have the in and out.
There was, however, that one woman who tried to mount it onto the blade of a sawzall and just don't.
No,
Oh.
not the right thing. No.
Why?
No, create
Why?
an adapter. No.
What's the
But
problem?
yeah, there's a sex toy modding community out there that is really intense.
Seriously? That's a
And
thing?
We're
promoting
promoting everything on the internet.
You never disappoint.
Yeah. Also,
I
if you need
bet they're
sex furniture
intense as
repaired, I go by the name Shagbark when I'm doing that crap, so that I don't have to have it interfere with my day job. But yeah,
And there it is.
Anything can be a dildo if you're brave enough.
I mean,
You like go up to their corporate office and there's somebody in the back room like candy bar, candy bar.
Ouch and shit.
ouch and shit.
ouch and shit indeed.
All right, you guys have
Probably
gone
isn't the
too
word.
far. I'm leaving. No,
I'm
seriously though. I am gonna go to bed. I gotta get up early and get to
Oh,
work.
B.
See you, B.
Peace out to all you guys. Thanks for having me on, and I love you all.
Good luck.
you
Good
too.
night.
I'm headed out too, folks. You all have a good night. Take care.
Well, next time, Gorilla, stop hogging all the conversation, okay?
Yeah, Jesus, Gorilla.
Well, he
Hey,
did
let
hog.
someone else talk.
He did hog the private chat. Actually,
He did.
And I just came in to rectify the situation with Bionic Dance.
There was
I really
a
like
thing.
the all
I know. And
I don't know why. Whenever I try to abbreviate Godless Cranium, I always throw a Q in there. I don't know why.
Because I was just like waiting for my corn dogs in the oven, and I'm like, man, I thought we had great conversations.
I have no problem with you whatsoever. None at all. You're a wonderful person.
She don't have a problem with you. It's the sneaky ass Q.
That's what it is. Yeah. So yes. Well, thank you, everybody. You all take care.
Thank you
Hey,
for
bud.
your support tonight, by the way, GC.
Yeah.
That's QG.
GC.
I'm gonna get
Too much scotch already.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, yes. Godless Mom and I were texting back and forth. I mean, I never really do patriotism and nationalism because I don't. It makes me uncomfortable. But
Same.
Canada's not perfect, and
Oh, of course.
this is yeah. We there are more important things for us to be celebrating our nationhood when it comes to our history.
Yeah.
And we have to recognize that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope that
Yeah.
there will come a time when all of us can be together and celebrate the nation that we are today.
yeah. I mean, I live and work and teach on unceded territory and try to recognize that every day. So yeah. So yeah, it's you all have a good evening. Now that the heat's broken and we're not all baking up here.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
constantly, don't have a layer of sweat on me 24/7.
I didn't get a good
Chicks
night's
dig
sleep
it.
for a week. It was terrible.
Chicks dig it. No, they don't, dude.
No.
They cross the street when that
It's
shit
like,
happens.
it's like being a slick pig.
Exactly.
The best kind.
It's like greased up deaf guy, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, catch me! And he's running around.
You're never gonna catch me. You might as well give up.
Just walk up and down the block with some water. I got this water. Y'all
I did
thirsty?
that. I did that, Josh. But by the time I got to the end of the block, it had evaporated. Okay?
Yeah, yeah. He just had steam left.
Including the ice cubes.
I got bags of steam if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a cup of steam.
And like the thing that's going on in Lytton is terrible. I've never seen anything like it. It's apocalyptic.
Lytton doesn't exist anymore. 90% of that town is gone because of the fires.
Yeah, just burst into flames.
It did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
And now there's lightning storms in the Okanagan, and my godless mom lives up there. Very good friends of mine live up there. Dick Dawson lives up there. My father, my biological dad, lives up there, and I have been up there during these times and stood literally hundreds of feet away from a wall of flames, and it can be really fucking scary up there when this happens. And I hope I may have to go up there and fucking bail some people out of there.
Well, they've relocated most of the town down to Lillooet and Pemberton. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking Summerland, the actual Okanagan, the fires and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
they're starting right now already.
Crazy. And then, of course, the heat's also prematurely driven off all our snow caps. So our water tables are going to be super low come August and September, and we're going to have forest fires everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah. So terrible state of affairs. Anyway, on a better note, you all take care. Enjoy your scotch, your whiskey. Yeah.
Good night, sir.
Have a good one.
Sweet dreams, I guess.
Sweet dreams, yeah.
Also, it was really somber when it happened, but I heard coins go off, so everybody drink.
Oh, it's because I have it away from. Sorry, I'll bring it back underneath the mic where it should be.
Oh no, that's probably Mikey's fault too. When he hides his phone under his butt and he says, "What the fuck, Mikey?"
Wasn't under my. What are you talking under my butt? What do you? That's right, because I've got it on vibrate.
I set my beer down like on the other side of the house. I'm not kidding.
There's my.
Find yourself a spin cycle.
He's like, oh yeah, it's in the repair shop. I'm surprised Mikey didn't hear that.
Oh my God, you say that,
my
Kate? And I actually, when I lived in Israel, I walked in on a gal that was doing all the lawn because they have people that do specific jobs on it. It's like a kibbutz. I walked in on the gal sitting on the fucking washer spin cycle thing, and she's like, and I walk in and I go, "What you doing, Leslie?" Oh, nothing. Just finishing up the laundry. Okay, and I walked away. It's like I knew exactly what was going on.
Lonely out here on this kibbutz.
I was making reference to a John Candy movie, but okay.
Uncle Buck, I know.
No. The Great Outdoors.
Great Outdoors. Why do I not?
So
I'm thinking
him and Dan Aykroyd, and they have a cabin out there.
Oh,
and
no, I know the
are
movie.
The wives are talking about. Yeah.
What
dog does
is
not
Rowdy?
sound happy at all.
What's wrong, Rowdy?
He's
He can hear
frustrated.
people, but he can't see them.
He can hear people, and he can see that I have food that smells really good, and I won't give him any. So,
because you're a bad daddy.
Wait,
I
you have
know.
food that smells really good and you won't get.
I do. Well, okay, so he can hear. Do you hear?
Neener, dog. You don't get to eat because you're a dog.
Your Uncle Neil doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it.
I'll pee on him when I see him.
And now I have a cat on my lap. Hi, Xander.
I need to get internet at the shop so I can join in from there, and Kalos can be here.
Yes.
Zero has been relegated to his bed in my office because I got that Amazon Halo for my girl, and it like tracks your sleep, your heart rate, your stress, all this great shit. Well, I found the problem with why she's been having such low energy. She's waking up 20 times a night because of the pets.
Oh, really?
So they're all banned from the bedroom while she's sleeping. And now
melatonin.
Yeah,
she won't wake
actually, I
up.
just started taking melatonin. The thing is,
It
I found I was taking too much of it, and that was well. No, the thing is, like it keeps coming in these
Become narcoleptic.
like 1 milligram, 3 milligram pills, and all of that. And I was waking up hungover, right? So I
Was it 3 milligrams?
Yeah, well, yeah. So I started taking 0.3 milligrams, and all of a sudden, I'm getting a good night's sleep again.
Yep, I used to do the 0.5. So
What's your caffeine intake like?
I rarely go above 2 Red Bulls a day.
Gotcha. So there's
Red Bulls. I do like one cup of coffee a day now, and I was the guy that used to sit in a coffee shop for
so about
16
300,
hours.
about 350 milligrams per day. That's about fair.
Maybe, I
300,
guess.
350.
By the way, Russ, I did see you in here earlier, but as you saw, we were kind of overcrowded and swapping people in and out. It was good to have you in here for a while. It was really, really cool that you got to be in here. Oh, no. Hang on. Were you in here when They was here?
Russ, before you go, did you get to look at that package I sent you?
Well, that could be misconstrued.
Only a lot.
It was in text message format.
Can I show you my package, Russ?
Mikey, shame. Shame. It was a literal package.
I know no shame.
We're kidding. We're kidding.
I know.
I am
shame
shameless.
anyway.
You know
I'm
we're gonna
sorry.
take
Now
50
wait
days
just a
to bring
goddamn minute. You sent a package to who?
Turn that camera on right quickly.
That was
didn't
great.
you?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, guys. I need to go get another beer.
Well played, DM.
There you go.
Well
There you go,
played.
Jonathan, who suddenly had to go get another beer.
Yes. He has taken
Russ has
your
it.
package.
Meanwhile, in the
He has
kitchen.
received your package.
All right.
Yeah. Meanwhile.
Back at the ranch.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
What the hell?
We're good. We're good.
Oh, I always like the old what was it? The Super Friends. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Meanwhile, away from the jealous boyfriend shtick.
Oh.
But yeah, Kate, about the melatonin / caffeine, they both use the same receptor. So next time you want to toggle it, try to toggle up and down the caffeine intake or what time of the day, tweeter that back a little bit and bring up the melatonin, or vice versa. If you want to be more sleepy or if you want to be more energetic, bump up the caffeine, take down the melatonin.
That makes sense. Words of wisdom by Dr. Josh.
I usually just take the.
There's already a
0.3
Dr.
right
Josh.
before
I
bed.
do not want to get him confused here.
I have the one that I prefer.
Sorry, Dr. IQ.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
I'm
tastes
cool with
like
IQ just
frosted
going.
toasted ass, and I don't
What?
think any amount of whiskey is going to save it.
What is this? Was this one you've never tried before? You just bought it on a whim, or?
Yeah. It's Ghost Bride. It's an imperial stout, and it just tastes really sweet and toasted.
Really?
And I don't like it. Like, it is far too sweet.
Well, of course, it tastes toasted if it's imperial. I mean, the rebel blew up the Death
toasted
Star.
is
and
not the bad thing.
they got toasted. You see.
Oh, I see. Okay, no. But the toasted is not the bad thing. It's the fact that it tastes like goddamn frosted flakes that have been burned that bothers
Oh
me.
my goodness! Have you ever had the Twinkies cereal they put out a little while back?
Ew.
It tastes exactly like cake frosting.
That's probably what it is.
Anyway, go on.
No.
Baby,
Okay.
baby, you don't have to drink your beer like cough medicine. You can just pour it out.
Do you plug in the nose?
No.
Yeah.
And I don't even do that with cough medicine. I drink cough medicine like a man. This just tastes like ass. But damn it, I poured it.
I love the dog.
He's frustrated. He can hear me and he can't see me.
And he does like
Like
he talks to Jonathan the whole time we're on the phone. He'll just
Oh, that's
jump
awesome.
back and forth across my chest trying to talk to him, and I'm like, dude, he hears you. Everybody thinks you're great. Everybody
They're
thinks
zero.
you're great.
Actually, I'm kind of scared of dogs, actually, so I'm not of the highest opinion. But hey, whatever.
That's okay. Wow.
Childhood trauma.
Understandable. Well, he is 14 pounds and stands 8 inches tall at the top of his head, so he can't get you.
Oh, fair enough. That's one of the things I like about my cats. If they ever get aggro, they're very, very puntable.
Aggro cats.
Who are you kidding, Rags? Dogs that size have spring-loaded back legs,
That's
so they
damn
can
true.
go for the femoral fucking artery.
Right.
So
I'd
that
rather
fucker
have-
drops one of those treats,
Let me-
and I'm going for that femoral.
I'm not.
Let me-
the minute somebody gets mean with me, I'd rather have him than a 357. Like he will take somebody out, won't you, bud? Yeah, yes, you will.
Let me just tell you this right now. Zero does not have springs in his legs. His legs are filled with mashed potatoes.
I already know what that looks like.
Bro, that dog is built for comfort. He is the Cadillac of small dogs. He's an El Dorado with the fucking big fucking longhorns in the fucking grill. He's all show and no go, baby.
El Dorado with canines.
He's all show and no go. He's just like, I'm here to look cute and eat shit. What you got?
That used to be my motto. I'm here to look cute and eat shit.
What you got? He's not interested. Like oh, you were on vacation, Neil, but I was trying to stream something, but I had to walk away because Zero was losing it. Like, there's him barking at the neighbors going inside their homes, which I could see is offensive to a dog, or closing their car doors, which I could see is offensive. But the neighbor kid was pounding on my glass door. The neighbor kid is like a year and a half. So there's a little kid in a diaper, thum, 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 against the glass, and Zero is losing it. Like, we have an actual invader.
Let me eat the kid.
But so the little boy's out there, hi, doggy. And I'm just like,
yeah,
and I'm like,
can you blame him?
I'm like, whose kid is just out?
It's a random diaper guy in your backyard.
Like, why do you have your 1-year-old loose in the backyard?
How far away did they get from you?
And here's my thing.
That's a good question, though, Mikey.
This went on for a couple minutes. So your 1-year-old was outdoors unattended for several minutes. I was like a half second from just opening the door, picking the kid up, and taking him back to his mom. Because I'm like, you can't just be out here. But apparently it's not an issue because, I don't know, people are fucking shitty parents to their kids. Mike, I can guarantee you this. My 1.5-year-old will not just be outside the house playing with the neighbor, slapping on the neighbor's fence.
Whoa. Is there some news you want to tell us?
Oh, shit.
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, that doesn't leave us hanging.
Well, here's the thing, guys. The Mikey Family version 2.0 has been already theorized, and we got a lot of the preliminary practice out of the way. It's mostly a thing of Mikey Family wants to go on his fucking tropical cruise first before the little crumb snatcher comes and ruins my life.
Crumb snatcher.
I have to make a correction to what you just said, Mikey. No, I totally feel you, and I know where your heart was when you said that, but he doesn't ruin your life, and I know what you meant. He redefines what you think life is.
Look,
that sounds like another way of saying he ruins his current life.
I know. Look,
yep.
I know you love your children, and you are a beautiful, and you're a beautiful father. I only got about 6 months left of this not having kids thing. I gotta ride this single shit till the wheels fall off. You feel me? Like, I'm not even stopping for gas no more. Like, I'm just waiting till
running on fumes.
I'm waiting till this bridge breaks down. I only got a little bit left, but I feel you for sure. And let me tell you something. I tell you this. There ain't no way in hell my kid's gonna be fucking running around the neighborhood at 1.5 years old with no fucking clothes on except for a diaper. Just saying. Especially when they're like looking back and talking to mommy, and the kid's just walking into the neighbor's yard and fucking with shit.
Somebody timestamp and send this to him 6 months after he has a kid.
Tons of mice get on it.
Come on, Tons. The world needs you.
If anyone knows me, I am the biggest worrier on the planet. I constantly worry about everything. There's no way I can let my kid out of my sight for that long. Not to be outside the house. Like, true. Not it's one thing to like, oh, I don't know where the kid went. It's probably watching something on the tablet. And then there's the kid is outdoors. What if my dog was out in the back on the lead and he didn't like kids? You just fed your fucking child to wolves. What are you doing? Get it together. Get it together, people.
And maybe that's the idea. Maybe there's some insurance thing going on. I mean,
yeah.
They tried to sacrifice their.
Always try to
their-
find the silver lining.
Look, we're
They
all
tried to
trying to
stack-
cut corners because of COVID, so I'm not going to.
COVID's hit us all hard, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna sacrifice my kid to the fucking Shih Tzu gods.
Obviously not.
Newest
They're
small
the wrong
god in Nat 1 Heroes.
It's a minor god.
Yes.
I just watched a comedian. One of our radio stations here in Vancouver became an all stand-up comedy radio station.
Nice.
And one of those comedians was talking about Shih Tzus. He goes, when I was growing up, we always just called them Shih Tzus because they were these little fur balls that drop poop everywhere. So we called them Shih Tzus. And all of a sudden, I met somebody that's like, "Oh, would you like to meet my Shih Tzu?" And he's like, "Your what? A Shih Tzu? You mean a Shih Tzu?" He goes, "No, it's Shih Tzu."
Yeah.
He's going on about this, right? So I'm like, "Yeah, no,
I'm
it's
that
a
guy.
Shih Tzu.
I'm
It's a
that
Shih
guy.
Tzu." Mikey, it's a Shih Tzu.
It's a Shih Tzu. I've been working on my Mandarin.
Oh, have you?
I have.
I have mandarin oranges all the time at lunch.
Oh,
Too much
listen,
information.
Sorry.
Come on.
But anyway, folks, I've got to head off. So lovely.
Josh,
chatting.
when are you going to come on with your camera?
Well, I'm
Ooh,
on
the world
mobile
ain't-
right now, so here soon.
I figured.
The world ain't ready.
Yeah,
Why? We
well,
can already see
prepare
him.
to be
He's right
underwhelmed.
behind
It's
him.
just a face.
We
No, but
see
it's-
your face right now. It's your avatar.
Do we know that? That's I got conspiracy theories about this. How do we know that's not?
Yeah, I think that's really Ellen DeGeneres.
with a goatee.
I
My
don't
focus
know.
is on the.
I'm
is
high.
on
What
the
do you
words.
want from me?
You'll get the face eventually.
Good job.
But anyway, I'll leave you with my response. I never answered that thing about the
the heist,
bank heist.
Well, the heist, right?
And I might have to pull out, see if I can improvise a
Pull
voice
out.
for this. Hold on.
Now we're gonna get Ali 2.0 with that.
Now you see, eventually you're going to need somebody with you that knows how to speak to the bank manager. The one whispering in their ear, assuring them that their kids are still tucked safely in their beds while reciting her address at home. Somebody who can calm the situation and keep everybody where they need to be. That's it.
So, what description is that? Like, what kind of?
I
job
don't give a fuck. Whatever you want to call that. It's fucking useful.
The cooler.
The eyes.
The cooler.
The
eyes. Love it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
and you
don't
can
know.
pronounce it
Has
differently
everyone-
depending on the situation.
Has everyone answered yet for the heisty thing?
Well, we've all sort of given.
Oh,
our
Neil.
answers, except
Well,
the
because
Rag
if everyone's gone, there's one that hasn't been mentioned yet, and I'm a little surprised, and that's the inside man.
Ooh.
Oh, the insider. Yeah,
Like, I
Yeah.
mentioned it as a possibility, but not for me.
That's not my role. Oh, did I say mine?
Neil
No, I
would
don't
be
think
the inside man, I think.
No, I'm the muscle. Remember?
Yeah, no.
I'm the guy
you-
that walks around going.
You were copying somebody else.
I kill you.
Or
know,
you're
that
copying
kind of
somebody else with that. You can't do that.
That's when they walk
you
up. They walk up.
piggybacked.
They walk up to Neil. Like, here's a scene in my head. Like, Neil's in a tuxedo. He's still got his
What?
beard and long hair, right? And we're
Yeah.
all supposed to be
And
see-
bandana.
Ponytail. If I'm in
No,
a
no, no,
tuxedo.
no. Neil has a tuxedo T-shirt.
Yes,
I,
and black
I
and
actually
black
do.
and black jeans with his
Yes.
with his regular boots. So he's walking in, and then here comes. They're in picture the casino. We're in one of the back hallways, going through all the offices, and then a guy steps out of the office and goes, "You're not supposed to be back here." And Neil just kind of does the whole orcish kind of protruding bottom jaw, picks the guy up by the throat, lifts him up in the air, pops his eyeball out, drops him, and then he holds the door open so me and Rags can go in.
I mean, I'm being drugged by the collar because I'm the hostage. But still, yes, absolutely. Also, post-credit scene, that
Ooh.
same guy, we cut to him after the events of the film. He is now in a recovery room in the hospital, and he is being given a blood transfusion because he suffered a couple of lacerations. And the blood
Well,
that
I'd
is
be there
saving his
donating for
life,
that.
the blood that saves his life was donated by Neil Bernstein.
I like it. There's
Hey,
actually a game
Greg's
type
just
for this.
doxed me.
You doxed yourself.
Oh, so many years ago.
I'm going to start calling you the
I don't
bursting
even
bear.
care. You guys want my address? You can come out if you go, hey, Neil, get out here. I want to fight. I'll be like, sure.
Well, obviously, if I'm going to deliver you crepes, I'm going to need your address.
That's true.
That's you know what this has
I'll make it
role-playing
easy. I'll come
potential.
on to your guys. I'll come
This
to your
is-
guys' address.
There's a game engine for this. We could one shot this, and I think I want to DM it.
What's
Oh,
that?
like a heist situation.
Yeah, you run a heist.
I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I'm down for that, but I have so many ideas for different things I want to role play for Nat 1 Heroes. Like, I want to do a Monster of the Week Buffy style thing. Like, I
Cool, that
love
would be
to do
great.
that. Oh, set at the 1985 World's Fair, like
Nice.
throughout that entire year. And I almost want to do like a Gundam style, like giant robot thing.
Yes.
I think we
Okay,
got Neil on
Mikey,
board.
make a note. If we do that, we get Neil on board for it.
Neil's like, yeah.
Oh, fuck, you say Gundam suit? I'm all over that shit.
Everybody
I haven't
listen.
had a chance to do
Listen.
a tabletop pen and paper dice game in forever. If there's
Oh.
ever like an open chance, let me know.
Bionic
Oh, fuck
Homes,
yeah.
you are in the right place.
I know a
Yep.
guy who knows a guy.
We need to
Yeah,
get
and
Kate
we
involved.
we
with this,
might do
like,
some
old
one
mech warrior shit.
We might do some one shots. Like there's this game called The Quiet Year that is just basically you and your friends generating a custom made apocalypse for a civilization.
Cool.
And a lot of people have been using that to generate the worlds they use to play their D&D campaigns.
Very cool.
So I'm thinking about doing that for the next thing because the McElroy brothers did that and it's so neat.
Yeah,
That
I love
sounds
that.
really cool.
Honestly, Mikey and I just want to be the McElroy brothers. Like
I just want to consume Travis, absorb his essence, and become him with a purple hair and beard to go with.
I want to be Clint. I want to be Clint.
You are such an old man, and I'm older than you.
I know, right? Like my nickname in the Navy was Grandpa.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see something like Papa Smurf or something, but never Grandpa.
Well,
You
like,
know-
'cause I love old timey shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm all
Old-timey.
about, like, this
I'm
sauce that I bought
old-timey.
is from 1877.
This is a
Wait, did I
pre-antebellum
just-
saucepan.
Did I just make fun of my own voice?
This
Okay,
is what a
I'm
gift
drunk.
from Jonathan looks like.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
That
cool.
is an
That's pretty
1877
fucking cool.
Liberty Bell Stanley plane.
It's a Liberty Bell. He bought me a fucking Liberty Bell that we get to refurbish.
It has an interesting adjustment mechanism.
Beautiful.
Really neat. It's
It's so nice.
a combination plane made back in the day when Stanley wasn't sure that they could get people to buy metal planes because planes were made out of wood back then. So they had these metal pieces that were attached to a wooden body to get people used to the idea of metal planes.
You people are all weird. I want my spaceship.
You're like the guy from the Lego movie. Spaceship.
I also kind of want to do for like RPG games or TTRPG games. There's a Star Wars one that I'm really horny about,
Oh,
and there's and
I would play something like that, but I wouldn't excuse me, be
I
the
don't
game
know.
master or something like that.
I also there's also there. Hold on.
Mikey could do it.
Good.
There's also Alien.
I would do that.
Oh,
I
that'd
would
be
do that.
It's
I would do that.
the thing is, it's so non-combat-y combat because you can't get hurt at all because you'll die. You
Yeah.
can only get hurt like a time and a half.
man. We're gonna die, man.
Game
Like
over,
it-
man.
It's
Game over, man.
it's so like everything is so severe. Like everything is so severe, and I'm like, that sounds right up my alley. Because all I want to do is hurt people.
Oh,
in
man.
game.
Quick moment.
You know
of
what I
silence
would
for
really
Bill
love?
Paxton.
You know, I'd really love to play again sometime is Paranoia. You ever play Paranoia?
I have not.
Mm-mm.
Fun game.
I know the game. I have not played it. I heard it's hilarious and really,
Mhm.
really, really, Really,
Or
really
Call of
fun.
Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu. I don't think
Call
John.
of Cthulhu is
I have a very deep vein of darkness in me that I can always draw upon, and I would love to like run everybody through Call of Cthulhu.
the demons so
I'm sorry. Remind me who you played for the frickin' 10 Candles.
Oh, you talking about my homegirl,
Miss Cleopatra.
Cleopatra Monroe.
That's right.
We should do one of these after parties. We should do some kind of a game where we could do that.
Yeah,
I would
was
love
gonna
to do like a 10 Candles thing if you'd be down.
I think we should play 10 Candles.
But you gotta
Yeah.
hang out. Like it takes a few hours. Like it's definitely.
Hello, we're already at 3.5 hours
Honestly,
right now.
like this right here.
We
could even be a Saturday.
I could go ahead and set us up during it if you wanted to do that. Like if you wanted me to be the game master for it, I got a little rig I use with all the candles on it and stuff.
You're
yeah,
in.
you want to do that? Shoot me the details. We'll make it happen.
We're in for sure.
Also, side note, Neil, at some point, this is a bit of housekeeping. Sorry for everybody watching. Can you send me the schedule for what's coming up next? Because I got a couple of people who I'm pretty sure that you haven't talked to
you
yet.
mean my schedule that
Mhm.
I've got. I'm done pretty much with July, and I'm now going to be booking for August.
Okay, because I've
I've got some in August already, but I'll send it to you.
You were on vacay, but I had my my Juneteenth episode on my channel, which was super awesome, and it went over
I saw
very
that.
well.
I saw a little bit of that, yeah.
I am proud that I was not one of the white people who asked to be on it.
Thank you for getting it. Thank you for getting it. But Jenna's done hers. I know. God damn it. Black Atheist Rants needs to do his episode with you.
Bars is awesome.
Dude, I need lots of people. Anyone you can get.
Yeah,
from me.
Blatheist needs to get on. I think Crimson
Yes.
already did his.
Crimson did, yeah. Crimson's such a cool guy.
He's like down the fucking road from me. He lives like half an hour from me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I told,
dude,
and
Crimson's
he,
awesome.
he said some bullshit about how he hated sports and going to sports events. I'm like, motherfucker, we're going to a Bulls game. They're gonna get absolutely stomped, but we're gonna have a good time. And get
Gone are the days, my friend. Gone are the days.
No, it's open now.
No. Of the good Bulls team with Jordan and you know.
Listen,
back
man.
in the day.
There's some karma problems with this.
Karma's
city.
not real.
The concept of karma problems with this team. We have had some most unfortunate luck since, like, we would have a team dominate, and we're in the drought period after the domination. Like, we won all of our we won all of our championships at once. So we're due for another 100
Like the
years.
Oilers.
We're due for another 100 years before we win anything ever again.
I don't know if it'll be that long. Come on.
The Cubs won after 100 years. The fucking Sox won like four out of 5 years, and now they've been losing. Same thing with the Bears in '85. Same thing with the Bulls in '98.
Back with the fridge.
Yeah, he's very active in Chicago still.
Yeah.
I need to find a sport I give a shit about. Like
I think
hockey.
Hockey's a fun.
The black.
Did you ever play Blades of Steel for the NES?
I did.
Yeah,
Blades
fun
of
game.
Steel.
That was such a fun game.
Blades
And,
of
like my
I
favorite
only
thing was
remember how
just punching the
silly it
shit
was
out.
that they kept like skating in circles before they would line up. It was very annoying.
Oh yeah, they would always do like a whip, 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 whip. It's like,
Yeah.
I know you're going to that side. You're on my fucking team. Just go. Like, what are you waiting for? They're playing 3-card money. With
I just saw this. I have to mention. I have to put it. Bulldog plus Shih Tzu equals bullshit. I just saw.
That's an old joke.
I never heard it. I'm old and I've never heard it.
You never
Or
saw
puts it-
Dumb and Dumber because it was in that, and it was old when I saw it in that.
Oh yes. Okay. now it rings a bell.
or a Shih Tzu poodle.
Apparently, I need more scotch.
It's a
A
shit.
shit poo.
Yeah.
A shit poo. Shih Tzu
I
and a
know.
poodle.
Now they have great names for all those things like shoodles.
Shoodles.
Labradoodles.
Yeah, Labradoodle
Labradoodle.
just freaks me out. That sounds like it ought to be some kind of pastry.
But they are fucking. There's a couple that lives down at the end of the at the end of the hallway here that has a Labradoodle, and it is one of the most beautiful and affectionate dogs that I've ever met.
I can't even talk trash about the Oodle dogs because they are just so fucking
Third smartest
happy.
dog in the world.
They're so fucking happy. And my ex, he recently died. The poor guy, he had internal bleeding from like a ruptured something, but instead of being like a lab with like a regular size poodle, it was the standard poodle. So Yogi I'm 6 foot. He came up to about my belly button. Like he was a big horse of a dog, and he was sweeter than fucking pie. And every time you would walk in the house, he would go grab a pillow off the couch and bring it to you like, "Hi, welcome. I'll be your server tonight. Here's a pillow to make you more comfortable." And then he would just like drop it for you and then go get another one. It's like, "Oh, there's more pillows this way if you'll just follow me." Like he was like a little what's the hostess dog? He was a hostess dog.
Like a maitre d', like making
a
sure
maitre
your
d'. There you go.
Did he make ding dongs and Twinkies or?
He was awesome.
Oh! Can I say one thing to you, Mikey?
more Scotch doodle.
Because you spoke in French, that reminded me of something. You laughed when I said "un petit mort" to describe Monsieur d'Artagnan Mortier, the anthropomorphic personification of death in this world. Did you get what that joke was?
No, you told me later.
Oh, okay.
I had an anthropomorphic personification of death in Nat One Heroes who referred to himself as "un petit mort," which is French, and it means
yeah, but you don't
a
sound
little
French,
death.
Jonathan.
Of course I don't. I'm not.
Morte is actually un petit morte.
But point being, that's a French.
Idiom.
That's French slang for an orgasm.
Yes. Yes, it is. Quebecois. It's actually Quebecois French slang.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, where's QG? Where's QG when you need him? You know?
Here's the funny. In Israel, in Hebrew, the word for "I'm coming" is gamarti, which means I'm finished.
So, if you want your character to have a neat middle name in the show.
Yes, that's it right there, the little death. Yeah.
My middle name in the campaign is Jizz.
What?
Okay, you did not clear this by the DM. That is not canonical, everyone.
Jonathan, put a kibosh on that shit. That's all.
Kibosh is had.
My name is Zermos Jizz Glytharian.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Zermos Seaman
Spoogmeister.
You're a terrible person.
I know.
They call me
I
white
am
clumps
because I would never laugh at that.
Oh,
stuff.
baby, if it's clumps.
I'm very dehydrated.
Dehydrated. That's not the problem.
At least be a string
I
of
go see a
pearls.
doctor. She wore a pearl necklace. Sorry.
Better necklace
Yeah.
than earrings.
I'm
All
glad
right,
that
you guys-
I'm glad that it's come to this.
You got, and on this, now that we're in the gutter,
On this devastating bombshell.
it's getting to be close to 10 o'clock. And like I told you guys, I do have to be up a half an hour earlier than normal tomorrow so I can go open up shop because all the other a-holes decided, fuck you, Neil, we're all taking the extra day off. So they get the extra long weekend. And I got to go in like a sheep tomorrow and open everything up. So, but I know, right? That's what I said. I said, I'm one of the other supervisors. I'm like, yeah, Rob, have a great extra long weekend, douchebag. And he just started laughing. But anyway, so I'm the guy that he goes, yeah, at least I noticed 3 months in advance that this was happening and booked the day off. And I'm like, yeah, guess that's my fault. But anyway, it's okay. People need antifreeze, and I have the people to make it, and then I do all the testing to make sure that it's good so that your car doesn't die.
You're like a Canadian Hank Hill.
Bobby, damn it, Bobby. What with all the propane? No, I can't do Hank. Randolph does a much better Hank Hill than I do.
Take here. I'm a great vocal coach. Here's what you do. Take your normal voice,
Okay.
Take it way to the back of your throat.
Oh, hey.
Damn it, Bobby.
And then
Damn it, Bobby.
And then relax your shoulders and complain.
I can't. Wait a minute. This isn't working.
Damn it.
Damn it, Bobby.
There you go.
Okay.
Got a little doc in there.
That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right.
Damn it, Luann.
See, I was thinking Mr. Anderson from Beavis and Butthead, because that's where he originated.
Oh yeah, that's what's his face.
What the boy's been whacking off in my shed.
Mike
Don't
Judge,
forget the other spinoff that I love so much, Daria.
Daria.
Fucking love that. That defined me
yeah.
as a kid more than Beavis and Butthead did.
I never liked Beavis and Butthead.
Antifreeze and antifreeze accessories.
That's all I wanted from you, Neil. That is all I wanted.
I low-key tried to double click it in the corner of my screen when it popped up, and I was like, "Oh, I can't do it." Damn.
Did you say Loki?
Well,
are you guys watching that?
Do you own Disney?
Oh my god! Did you see the last one? The ending of the last one?
It's just
After the credits.
I'm catching up on Monday. Shut up.
Okay.
Loki,
Monday, shut up.
I'll tell you this: it's a fucking brilliant series, well thought out, well executed. It's a great series.
Okay.
Although I thought it
picked
was
the
weird
Rags
how
to
his
be able
father
to
was
see
Darth
Disney,
Vader.
So I'll watch it.
What's that, Kate?
I said I thought it was weird how his father was Darth Vader. I didn't get that.
Oh, you bitch!
That's funny. Why not? Disney owns the
good.
whole fucking
No
kit
shit.
and caboodle now, anyways. So, well, guys, I got to go to bed. I'd love to drag this out longer if I could. If it was Saturday, it'd be another story because I'm pretty good into it. A few scotches and beers, and I'm easier.
One more laugh.
What's this? Oh. I've seen that just recently. That's funny as hell.
He's just my butt was cold.
All right, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I got to hit the hay. But thank you all for hanging out with me today, and once again, thank you to my guest, Katherine, who was with us earlier. If you missed the original interview, there is a link to it below in the description box, and you can follow her on Facebook because that's pretty much the only social media that she's on currently. But we are going to get her onto Twitter, and I'll let you know when that happens. Kate, always great to have you in here.
Yeah, great to be here. Have fun. Hey, don't we have a thing coming up?
We do. Actually, you took it away from me. I was going to say, actually, Kate, you know what? We got that thing coming up this Saturday, 2 p.m.
All right.
Pacific time, which is Kate and I's time, with Andy and Seamus on over at the Atheist Drinking Out Loud. Kate will be our guest. She was supposed to be our guest last month, but issues with the internet happened.
Yeah.
And my very good friend Nicholas Suter was able to step in, which, by the way, coming up very soon. Nick, we're supposed to, I think, launch it tomorrow, but I think we're going to go next week. Called Time Out, because all of Nick's shows have the time thingy about. So him and I are going to do a show called Time Out, where we talk about things that are not political, not atheism. It'll be like pop culture, shit like that. And so you guys might want to head over to the In Time channel to look for that one as well, because that's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be a break from the stuff you're used to. So look for Kate and I this coming Saturday at 2 p.m. With Andy and Seamus, and it should be a really good time. We're going to get drunk, and it's literally called Atheist Drinking Out Loud. So, by the way, Rags and Jonathan, both of you guys, I would love to have you guys on the show of Drinking Out Loud real soon. So I will hit you up soon.
You can coach me on some scotch during it.
You betcha. But it's a once a month thing, so
cool.
Because we're pretty busy folks. Anyway. Also, Randolph and I are also doing the True North Talk, which will be coming up real soon. Head over to True North Talk on the YouTubes there and sub to us if you haven't already. Also, you can find out more information about the show on www.truenorthtalk.ca. And myself and Mikey has been on. Rags has been on. Jonathan, have you done the nonprofits yet? Or?
No, I haven't been invited. Like, if somebody would want to invite me on, I would absolutely love to. I'm
thinking
if Rags were to get me
for
on,
it.
I would give him an old fashioned.
Rags!
I don't believe in nepotism.
Wow, Rags!
I would
Rags! Wow, Rags. You didn't even. Wow, Rags.
Anyways,
Damn, Rags.
I am an active atheist content creator.
That's
wow, Rags.
It's been revamped and relaunched, and it airs between Talk Heathen and Atheist Experience on Sundays at 3 p.m. So head over and sub to that channel if you haven't already, which I highly doubt. Most of you are probably already subbed. And look for all of us wonderful faces on that show. I'm back to start recording on the 14th because I took a little bit of time out because of my mom. When I told Johnny I'm ready to go again, he got really excited. So it should be a lot of really cool stuff coming up real soon.
And I'll show up too now that Neil's back.
That's right. You'll see other folks that you know well, like Jenna Miu and Martin Robert, and Marty Maltese Falcon. Yes. There's tons of people that you're probably already familiar with. Anyway, also Cynthia McDonald, of course.
Cynthia.
But there's so many people, but there's too many for me to ramble off after like a couple of scotches and a bunch of beer. Come on, man.
You're doing fine.
Okay. Fine, like what? Like hair?
Fine
Hair
like
is fine.
wine.
Oh, okay. Fine, like aged wine, which I definitely would be because I'm like 100,000 years old.
Oh, and
anyway.
Real quick. Happy birthday, Wayne Maker, if you actually hopped over and
Wayne.
watched this. Wayne turned 40.
Oh, it's a big 4-0. Nice.
You old cheeky fuck.
Well, I had him on one of the shows, one of the after parties recently.
We got to get him on for his thing, too. That was another person was on my list.
We do. We definitely do.
It'll probably be like a Saturday.
We do.
Because he's got to do like mid whatever for you.
And there's the information there that I've already mentioned about Bionic Dance coming on, joining us for Saturday. So definitely come and hang out with us on Saturday because it's going to be a really fun episode.
Yeah. I'm going to polish off my Captain Morgan.
Exactly. Wait, do we have to stand like with the leg up and all that? Or?
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
that's the only fun part about Captain
I wasn't
Morgan.
going to require it, but you brought it up, and now you brought it on yourself.
Okay.
My leg is cramping.
I promise you, I will do it.
Awesome.
I will do it. I will get up and I will do the Captain Morgan stance. I promise that. All right, guys. Thanks everyone in the chat for hanging out with us tonight. I know some of you left already. It is pretty late, especially on the eastern side of the northern continent or Northern American continent. So I get it. It's almost 2 a.m. there. Gorilla, thank you for hanging out with us.
But good morning to all you fuckers in Japan.
Good morning, everyone, where it's tomorrow already.
You lazy fucks who just sat there in bed watching the show. It's 10 a.m. Get up.
Thanks to all my guests that jump in tonight for the after party. Once again, thanks to Katherine for being an amazing guest tonight. I figured why not start the season 4 outright with a Canadian guest on Canada Day, where we could discuss the horrific things that happen to our Indigenous brothers and sisters. So,
word.
As long as they know that they do have allies amongst the colonizers, so to speak. We are here. We do care. We want to hear your stories and your voice. And don't forget, you can head over to Godless Mom's Twitter to find that link where you can help donate to help bring an end to these kinds of things and to help the communities. Anyways, guys, until next time, like I always say after the after parties, like the late, great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we'll see you guys next time.